Hello, welcome back to another Hyrule Gamer live stream. Before we get into this, I just want to say thank you so much for the reception on the first stream. That was incredible, completely unexpected, and yeah, it completely blew me away. So much so that I have been so excited to stream once again. I'm very excited to get into this. Before we do get properly started, let me just ask, does everything sound alright? Is the audio okay? Because there was a few teething problems last time where I had to get everything sorted, but from what I can see, I did some tests beforehand, everything should be running all nice and smoothly. So yeah, just let me know if the audio sounds good, like the game compared to how loud I am. Do I need to be a little bit louder? Does the game need to be a bit louder? Or quieter, maybe? The settings aren't too changed from last time, so it should be alright. But we can adjust it if need be. Can turn the volume up of the game or of me. I can do either, actually. I can do either. It's a little quiet. So, the audio's sounding. I'm a wee bit quiet, but the game's fine. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can turn myself up a little bit. Just give me 1 second. Hello? Is this any better? I've turned it up a little bit on my audio machine thing. See, you can turn the game up a little bit as well. Turn my voice up. How does that sound? If need be, I can remove the filter. There is a filter on it to try and take out some background sounds because I live next to a very busy road at the best of times. So I just naturally have that on. But if it sounds good now, we're good to go. Much better? Okay, perfect. Also, hello everybody. I've not said hello yet. Hello to everyone in chat. I was reading the chat beforehand. I'm just gonna scroll real quick. Welcome in everybody. Mickey, Maxwell, Wild Destroyer, Lily, Dana, Keitala, everyone that's here. Super Zelda Girl, Rin, hello, Master Sword. I'm so sorry if I'm missing people's names. Slice94, welcome. Everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Last time I was trying my best to keep an eye on chat, but I realized how unrealistic it is to see every single thing that comes in chat, so I'll be trying my best. Also, hi, Becky and Lucy, welcome in. Welcome in, Jacob. Okay, audio sounds great. Okay, if the audio sounds great like this, then we'll leave it like this. Also, Dana, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Is it Dana or Dana? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. I just assumed it's Dana, but thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. That's incredibly generous of you, and I really appreciate it. Wow, I did not expect that right from the get-go. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, last time we left off basically just completing the Great Deku Tree, making our way to Hyrule Castle, and then obviously heading to Death Mountain. Until I then realized you do not go straight to Death Mountain after doing the Great Deku Tree. You actually first need to learn Saria's song to even enter here, or I don't know if it's actually to enter here, or if it's to play to the big old Goron boy behind this door. But we do need to learn Saria's song first, so we will be taking a little trip back home to the Lost Woods. I said it right? Okay, perfect. Again, thank you so much. That's incredible. And I should probably say this now, actually. Thank you to everyone who became a member on the last stream, gifted memberships, donated. I didn't expect that one bit, and I'm so appreciative. And just thank you everyone for being here. I know it's a Saturday night, it's a Saturday evening, whatever for you. For me, it's a Saturday evening. Thank you so much for spending it with me. Maybe it's a Saturday afternoon for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I really appreciate it. Also, thank you so much. I believe someone else just became a member, and I might have missed it. Mayane88, I think I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Or this might actually be everyone that just snapped up the gift memberships. I might be realizing that. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it is. Again, thank you so much for the gifted memberships and everyone who's taking their rightful advantage of that. So yeah, let me just try this real quick. Left, up, right. I'm pretty sure it's Saria's song you need for here. You need Saria's song one way or another. But yeah, let's just try this out real quick. It's been a long time since I've played Ocarina of Time properly from start to finish, so I'm a little bit My memory's a little bit patchy in some areas. Oh, okay, so it is the Song of Time. Not Song of Time, Zelda's Lullaby we have to play to get in here. However, what I remembered after the last stream is we do need Saria's song to play to Darunia. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? He's really angry. Also, Keitala, thank you so much for the $10. Unfortunately, you can't stay, but really want to pop in and support me. Thanks for the stream and hoping to make it to more of these and actually be able to stay. That's no problem at all. You already do so much, just in the Discord server, actually. Keitala is one of the amazing mods there. Shout out to the Discord server. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. And yeah, take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. That really means a lot to me. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, as I was saying, shout out to the Discord server. I do need to test something real quick. I was working on getting commands in the chat. Now, I don't know if they're working. I tried testing them before the stream, but they weren't working, and I'm not sure if it's because I wasn't live yet. So we're gonna test this out. I gave the bot all the permissions, I set everything up, but it doesn't seem to be working for some reason, so this might need a little troubleshoot. Oh no, there we go, it works actually. Sorry, I was impatient there. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord server, I've just popped the link in chat. Feel free to join, it's really awesome there. And as I said, Keitala is one of the many amazing mods in there who keep it running smoothly, so thank you again so much for that. Now that I know this works, also you may be hearing a siren outside. Yeah, that is the road I live next to. Now that I know these commands actually work, let me just check this out. Because I put a few of them down. That should do something. I need to give it a second. There you go. Check out the Cave Boys. The channel that I am 1/3 of, along with Triforce Trends and Zinc. Yeah, I've made a bunch of commands for mainly creators who I often mention or maybe pop into chat and I want to plug their channel, but obviously it's a little bit annoying to have to go and find the link, post it manually, so I set up these commands to make this a little easier. Also, welcome Lily Hyro, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, it's cool that these commands work, and I'm not sure if there's any stream mods in the chat at this moment in time. There probably is, but I believe the commands are only set to work for myself and mods, so if anyone else tries them and they don't work, that'll be why, just to avoid anyone potentially spamming them. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the game. We need to go learn Saria's song to play for Darunia, as far as I can recall. All I remember, and based on my little bit of preparation before the stream, is we need to go learn that song from Saria before we can do anything here, and then we need to go light all these torches on fire. If I remember correctly though, there might be a shortcut within Goron City, but I could also be entirely wrong. You might not be able to access it until you've talked to him. I can't really remember, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't even pick these up. I need the power bracelet, which I will not have yet. That's fine. Hello from Glasgow. Wow, not too far from me. Welcome in. Welcome in, Gordon. But yeah, I think we're just going to make our way back to Kokiri Forest. I might be forgetting. There might be a shortcut that I'm completely missing, but I think we're just gonna walk back, I think. I'll say this now, in this moment in time, I'm perfectly okay if anyone wants to backseat game a little and tell me, is there a shortcut we can take right now, or do we have to manually walk our way back right now? I honestly can't remember. I'm pretty sure you have to make your own way back before you can unlock that little shortcut down there, if that shortcut even leads you back to the forest. I could totally be remembering wrong. I've also got my very nice electrolyte drink here because I've not had much to eat or drink today. Basically just water and a little bit of chicken, so I need to stay hydrated. And this is your reminder. Hydrate. Hydrate. It involves fire. Yeah, I remember you have to light all the torches. There is one here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember having to light all the torches. I just couldn't remember what that did. But tell you what, yeah, let's light all the torches first. Let's deal with that. Is there one lit down here? Or do we have to start from the top and work our way up? I can never remember. I think we might have to take it from here. Off topic, but you're so lucky living in Scotland. Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't take it for granted. Scotland's amazing. The scenery, the people, the food. The food is something else. Oh yeah, be sure to get yourself a snack and drink. I completely forgot to mention that. We should make that a command, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'll definitely do that. But yeah, Scotland is great. Also, Neox is here, welcome in. Another one of the amazing, not just stream mods, but also Discord mods. Which, if I didn't already mention it, you're totally free to join. Yeah, I remember this thing started moving, and like, the last time I played Ocarina of Time, which was maybe a year or two ago, very briefly, I never even finished it. I remember I tried to jump inside this when that was totally not what you're meant to do. I believe you're meant to throw one of the bombs in it, but if I'm right in saying, do you need the power bracelet to hold these? I honestly can't remember. Or do we just light them with fire right now? Yeah. I see. There we go. Is this maybe the shortcut I've been thinking about? This is not the shortcut I've been thinking about, okay. Fair enough. So is there anything worthwhile buying right now? I don't have 200 rupees to spend. I don't even have a bottle for the potion. I don't think I can buy the bomb without the bomb bag. Let's see, yep. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Oh, it's just for display. I see how it is. You just tried jumping inside it as a kid too and just kept trying and trying. That's exactly what I've done. Even as an adult, I just try. I tried it so much, completely forgetting what you're actually meant to do. This man is a professional. I really am. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is, I think lighting all of these does something, if I remember correctly. So I also remember struggling with that so much for some reason, like trying to get the timing right. But here we go. You can roll with it as well, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that puts it out any quicker. There we go. Nice. Is it gonna play the puzzle music every single time I lit one? Or light one? Actually, you know, I just realized I could totally just do that. I wasn't thinking at all. Yeah, I'm not making excuses, but I am rather tired, I'm not gonna lie. It's been very warm in Scotland, especially by Scottish standards, the past week or two, especially these last 2 days. So I am just a little bit drained. And here we are, we're in the Lost Woods, brilliant, with Gabora, Kipora. I totally just butchered his name as well. Scottish salmon poached in Scotch with steamed veg and mash, that sounds amazing. That definitely sounds amazing. Don't fail me now, Brick Brain. That is how I'm feeling every day. I totally did not listen to a word he's saying, and I don't care. I'm just going to push through this. I said this in the last stream. I'm definitely not someone who's going to be reading every single bit of commentary. When I play games, I hardly even read the commentary sometimes, unless it's a new game or I'm purposely researching for a video or something. Then I will read it properly and make notes and whatnot. But yeah, we're in the Lost Woods, which is where we need to be, because we need to find our way to Saria, who is in here somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but it is this sort of direction. Okay, it's not that way. I think it might be left. It feels like we're on the right track, but also not. The way I figured this out as a kid was just trying and trying again until I eventually got it. Okay, so it's not that way either. Wow, I am lost, funny enough, in the Lost Woods. I think I might just need a fresh restart. You tried Bucks Bar in Glasgow and in Edinburgh, I see. Oh, nice. I've heard Bucks Bar is incredible. I definitely want to try it one day. I've just not had the time to yet. But yeah, it looks incredible. And I've seen they have places in Glasgow and Edinburgh. Sounds brilliant. Okay, are we going this way? I know it's in the name, but I really am lost. And it's my own fault because I've absolutely not been listening. I think you need to hear the music. Yeah, I've also been noticing that the music does dip in and out. But what I've been trying for is actually the way these render in. But I tell you what, the music was pretty strong here. There we go. Sacred Metaphor. I'm a natural. I mean, what do you expect? I just know the game. I just know the game. I say this, I'm totally about to get destroyed by this wall post. Have some of that. I actually love Wolfos as an enemy. I'd love if they'd return in the next Zelda. I was really hoping they'd make a return in Tears of the Kingdom. And I think they would have made a great fit, to be honest. Even if they were like a sort of hybrid sort of depths enemy or something, I think that would have been really cool. But yeah, Wolfos definitely needs to be making a return at some point. I'm so awesome. There we go. Nice and easy. This stupid game called Splatoon. What? I feel like I've missed something here. Always get. Oh yeah, sounds great. At Bucks Bar. I've totally just not read the messages I was reading. I'm so sorry. It was only a couple of years ago that you realised the music trick for getting through the woods. To be honest, sometimes these are things I would have never even thought about. It's not until someone mentions it that I even consider that a possibility. Yeah, but I mean, Zelda games are brilliant for things like that, like just little tricks and details that like you don't necessarily need, but they help. They would have made a great depths boss, the Wolfos. Yeah, they really would have. They would have been brilliant. Also, I heard this little dude here, but I completely neglected to prepare for coming around the corner. Yeah, have some of that. Have some of that. I really did not need to hit him, did I? I don't know why, but this part used to always creep me out as a kid just because of like the angle you're looking at. It used to freak me out, and I got really claustrophobic in this section for some reason. That's the only thing I really remember well about this. You've been playing on the NSO for a while now and just learned to turn off the plus start button. Oh, can you do that? Can you do that? How do we do that? Sorry, if I misunderstood this, can we make it go away? Make it go full screen? First thing, you just learned how to turn off the plus start. Oh, how do you turn it off? That would be pretty cool, actually. Isn't user guide, maybe? No? Yeah, I'm not too sure. But that'd be cool. On settings? How do you access the set? Oh, on the actual N64 settings. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, actually. I mean, it doesn't take very long to get out and back in the game. I just created a suspense point, so let's just back out real quick, and we'll reload this up, because I want to see this. I did not know you could close that. That would be really cool if I can do that. This will not take long, I promise. And plus, I'd love to just see what it looks like clean, because a clean screen is always a W. Oh, I love that Nintendo Red. I really do. Okay, so settings. That'll be here. Show controls in game. I'm guessing it's that one. I'm just guessing. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Thank you very much, Lily. I did not know that. That's awesome. You can have a CTR filter like an old TV as well. Oh, that's cool. I did just load the game. Yeah, we'll leave the filter for now, but I might do that for next stream. I know it's very easy to do, but let's just get right back into this. So we'll just load the suspense point. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That's actually so cool. I can't believe I've never known that. Am I going the right way? Or am I going back the way? I think I've just gone back the way. Yeah, I definitely have. But yeah, Saria should be somewhere up here, and it's exact. I've just went back to the entrance. Saria is definitely not somewhere here. Saria is at the other end of this. I've totally made a mess of that. Okay, let's find Saria, our childhood friend. Well, I guess we're still a child, so she's just our friend. She's just a friend. Okay, it's this way. I can't remember if it's as young Link. I guess it's as adult Link when there's... I don't even remember what they are. There's like big creatures in this section. Like guardians almost, trying to stop you. I forget what their official name is, but I think there's some kind of guardian or the other. Okay, so we need to go this way. What the hell? Yeah, that's right. I just want to take care of him. Here we go. Easily done. I don't think I even killed it, but who cares? So you want to make your way up to the Sacred Grove. And Saria will be at the end of this one. Despite my little mishap a moment ago about where she should be. moblins as adult. Oh, are they moblins in this game? See, the thing is, I played this game the most when I was young, and I obviously did not think or even care about the name of some enemies. I just took them out. I just dealt with them. I never really cared for this sort of thing. So sometimes I forget these names, especially in older games. But yeah, it's the moblins I'm thinking of, absolutely. Say we're here and we're looking for Saria, who should be here. There she is. And she is going to teach us her little song, which we require for progressing to the next dungeon. I've been waiting for you. My dude. I completely forgot I called him my dude. That's hilarious. Yeah. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel... I might have just skipped what she said. This place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. She's not wrong. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Don't do it. Let's just walk away. Game over. End of game. Okay, try to follow along with the melody. I will play. Are you ready? Of course I am. I'm always ready. Down, right, left. Okay, that's easy. That is very easy. Such a tune, this is such a bop. I love remixes of this and lo-fi mixes, they're so good. How many times have I played through Ocarina of Time? Fully? Well, okay, here's a shameless thing to admit that I'm really bad for. I, growing up, had a habit of making it to the final boss and just not finishing the game out of fear, and if I remember right, that is exactly what's happened with this game. So on a technicality, I might have never finished this game. I've played through the entire story. I know pretty much everything about the game. But yeah, there is on a technicality, I might have not done it completely. Like, I might have not finished the actual boss. But in terms of just actually playing through the game itself, I think maybe twice properly. It's not one of the games I've played a ton in comparison to others, like Twilight Princess. I've played that, I don't even know how many times. I've played that so many times. Skyward Sword I've played several times. Breath of the Wild I've had a few good proper goes at now. Tears of the Kingdom only once, actually. I think I've played Phantom Hourglass a few times as well. That was such a good game. I loved to play as a kid. Yeah. What's my problem with Splatoon? I have no problems with Splatoon, actually. I'm quite a big fan. I used to play Splatoon quite a lot, actually. Splatoon 2 and 3, to be specific. I love those games. They're brilliant. Turn my Zelda license in. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel when I remember sometimes that I've not technically beat Ganon ever. Yeah, I am the downfall timeline. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I am the hero who did not beat Ganondorf. Have I ever played through Master Quest in Ocarina of Time? I've never fully played it, but I have played a little bit, and I totally just asked him for all that info again. Yeah, no, I've never actually played Master Quest much. I've played a little bit, but I've never really got that much into it, to be honest. That's what you're like with the Minish Cap? Yeah, Minish Cap's another one that I love, and I've played that a few times. It's so brilliant. You just bought it today, Phantom Hourglass? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, you're bound to love it. It's such a good game. I love the controls in that game, like the little, what do you call it? Like blowing into the microphone and the DS stylus. I love all those controls. The DS era in general was just so good for puzzles and mechanics. I really loved them. They were very unique, and to be honest, I don't think it will happen, but I really wish the Switch 2, or just the Switch in general, I just wish they had more things like that, like more interactive mechanics, I guess. Not to say that it's not already good, it's already more than good, I love it. I just wish things like that were still a thing. No, I mean, that's not even just the Nintendo thing, I just mean in general. I wish there was more quirky mechanics, I guess, or more out there things than just a standard controller, I guess. But if anyone's good at doing them, it's definitely Nintendo. They're definitely the best for that sort of thing. You think Spirit Tracks is underrated, especially its soundtracks? I agree. The Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks soundtracks in general are top tier in my opinion, and the games are brilliant. Something I love is Zelda games that feature a boss that's not Ganondorf. I mean, Let me clarify, I do love games with Ganondorf. My favourite game of all time has Ganondorf. But I do really love Zelda games that have a different boss that isn't Ganon or Ganondorf, you know, such as Minish Cap with Vati, or Phantom Hourglass with Bellum. I love things like that. I also love when there's a sidekick like Girahim or Zand, which is one of my favourite parts about Twilight Princess as well. It's just so good. It's so good. Your first Zelda game was Spirit Tracks? Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. That's a good first game to have. My first game was either Ocarina of Time or Minish Cap. I played them both at a very similar time. It probably was Ocarina of Time technically, but if you're talking about the first time I properly played through a game myself, it might have actually been Minish Cap. Because I have memories of playing Ocarina of Time when my dad's been playing it, but a lot of that was just me sort of playing a little bit here and there, messing around, giving it a go here and there, but never really getting properly into it. Whereas the Minish Cap was the first one I remember truly playing on my own, independently, and getting through it, or at least for the most part. So yeah, I think Minish Cap is technically my first, but Ocarina of Time is also my first. They were at the same time, so I don't really know. You name yourself Zant in every Zelda game. Oh, nice, nice. To be honest, I'm pretty typical. I tend to just name myself Link when I'm playing games. Very occasionally I've put my name down as Adam, but more often than not I just go with Link. So it was nothing shocking to me in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom when it's like, you can't name your character? I was like, well, I call him Link anyway, so I'm not really that bothered about that. Also, Tektites. Tektites need to take their turn. They're such a classic Zelda enemy. I mean, they were in the first Zelda game. They're pretty popular in Ocarina of Time. They're in Twilight Princess. Bring Tektites back, man. They're such a good, simple enemy. A good one-tap, two-tap enemy. I love little enemies like that. You love using Daddy Dwarf, but bosses are cool too. Yeah, exactly. I love Ganondorf. He probably is my favourite Zelda villain. Specifically Twilight Princess, of course. But I tell you what, Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf's pretty sick too. Both as the mummy and as the jacked up version of them. Yeah, no, Ganondorf is really cool and he's definitely my favourite villain. But I do love a game that has other villains as well. I completely forgot those Gorons were going to drop and try and take me out, by the way. Also, Dana, thank you very much for the $20 donation. You gotta go early, so glad you could stop by and support even for not long. Keep up the amazing work, and can't wait to catch the next stream. Wow, that's so amazing. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for gifting the members earlier. Thank you for the super chat or donation. I honestly don't know what it's called. It's one or the other. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. And here, we're back at Goron City, finally. So, if I remember correctly, we can go down here and try and not die by doing that. I've definitely made that mistake more than once. It'd be cool if there were Tektites in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I really wish there was Tektites in Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, this isn't like a big deal to me. I'm not like, oh my god, I wish Tears of the Kingdom had Tektites. But, you know, it's like, it'd be cool. It's like, I wish Tears of the Kingdom had Tektites. Something I do wish Tears of the Kingdom had, and I'm really passionate about, is Dark Nuts. I was so hopeful that they'd make a return, but they didn't, unfortunately. I'm hoping for the next game. Also, Shoto Turadoki? I might have completely butchered that, and I'm very sorry if I have. Feel free to correct me. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. That's so awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What was I saying? I was saying something about Dark Nuts. I was probably rambling, to be honest. Girahim probably has the most personality out of any Zelda villain. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. He is quite the character. Yeah, so if I remember right, did we play Saria's song now? I can't remember, but we're gonna give it a try. I feel like I'm missing something. People watching this are probably thinking like this is like a Zelda fan plays Ocarina of Time for the first time, because I seem so clueless at times, but I'm honestly just a forgetful person. I'm tired, it's been a long day. I just want to play Zelda. Okay, down, right, left, that's what we need to do. I always keep accidentally saving as well when I do that. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Down, right, left. Does it work now? I feel like I'm missing something, but we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. No, I do not want to talk to Saria. Okay, I'm missing something. Yeah, because you play Saria's... If I just played the wrong song. You play Saria's song and he starts dancing to it, but I feel like I'm missing something. What do I feel like I'm missing? Do I need to talk to him first? We don't need help from any strangers. So I maybe just need to do it a little bit closer. That's the wrong song, isn't it? Oh no, no, it's the right song. Sorry, my brain is so fried right now. Oh, okay, we just had to be a bit closer. I was totally right. I am a Zelda tuber. I know what I'm talking about. I am professional. Thank you very much. There you go. There you go. I'm probably the most unprofessional Zelda tuber. Let's be real. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Hot. What a hot beat. What a hot beat. Yep. He's so right. He's so right. What a nice tune. I love how he does this totally extravagant dance just to go, what a nice tune. I am Darunia. I am the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone? Spiritual stone? Demon King? I hope everyone gets that reference as well. You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too. The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on. I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's Cavern and prove you're a real man? Wow, okay, Darunia. God damn. Damn, okay. Okay. So yeah, I believe now we can head to Dodongo's Cavern. I also have a little bit of a list of other things to potentially do in this stream, but the main thing I wanted to do first is the dungeon. But there are some other things I want to check out down in Kakariko Village, perhaps after the dungeon, because I don't want to just fly through this this stream. Also, thank you so much, Tristan. Oh, where am I looking? I'm looking at multiple screens here. Tristan YouTube Art, sorry. Thank you very much for the $2 donation. Zelda tubers never make mistakes, obviously. Obviously. If a Zelda tuber says something, it's fact. Everyone knows that. Obviously. That is a joke, just to clarify, just in case anyone clips this and takes this elsewhere. But yeah, no. I totally... Zelda tubers are never wrong. We just make stuff up, and it's the new canon. That's how it works. Okay, so we can finally head down to Dodongo's Cavern. Now that we've got the power bracelet, I believe. Watch this, it's probably going to be that I'm going to go down there and I'm going to have completely forgot something. I feel like we might need to talk to the Goron, but I don't know why I'm thinking that. I'm not sure why I think that, but I have a feeling there's something to do with the Goron. Tell you what, why don't we make our way down to Dodongo's Cavern and find out. Actually, no, we can, can't we? Because now we can lift the bombs, or the flower bombs, and yeah, I think we can just go straight down, right? Alright. We'll find out. You gotta punish those who speak against the gospel of Zelda tubers. Hey, I don't make the rules. I don't make them. That's just how it is. The only Zelda tuber who is never wrong is Cat Ferguson. That I can agree with. Daniel's never wrong. Anything Daniel says is fact. If Daniel could tell me anything, and I would take it as fact. I would take it as truth. And I will not have anyone question otherwise. Okay, so we definitely do need to blow it up, but how do we do that again? Back to amateur Zelda tuber moment. Can I talk to you, please? If you want... Okay, Goron says just all the way up, won't take much longer to get there, even on foot. I completely skipped what he said. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, he's not even helping me get in. We need a boss, clearly. No, I just never remember what he wanted. I feel like there's some on the trail, though. Why don't I eat the boulders? Yeah, I should just become a Goron and do that. No, they're not on this part of the trail. Don't forget to dump bugs. I'm missing something, right? I'm missing something. Gotta say, seeing the creation cutscene in the game after finishing Echoes hits different. Yeah, definitely. I can agree on that. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, actually, Echoes of Wisdom brought in quite a bit of lore that I didn't anticipate, actually. What am I missing here? I mean, I know I need a bomb, obviously, but where do I get this bomb? Ah, there we go. I knew there was... Yeah. I could just throw this, and that should let... I'm a Zelda tuber, I know what I'm doing. I was just doing this for entertainment. I was just making you guys think I had no idea what to do. When in reality, I knew all along. Of course I did. We're gonna take a huge risk and jump here, and hopefully this doesn't end the stream. There's hearts anyway. It was all part of the plan. I'm a Zelda tuber. What do you know? I'm a Zelda tuber. That's gonna be my answer to anything in life now. I'm a Zelda tuber. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, let's make our way inside the Dodongo's Cavern. If we can just get this door open first, that would be lovely. I actually really like the Dodongo's Cavern as a dungeon. I'm not the biggest fan of the music because it's very repetitive and just the same echoing sound, but I do really love the dungeon itself. Also, Tristan YouTube Arts again with the $5 donation. So I have a Zelda tuber question. What advice would you give to someone as I'm wanting to possibly make a video about my Zelda project I've been working on? Advice, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. What's the Zelda project about? Tell me that in chat and we'll go from there. Because I guess what my advice would be kind of dependent on what the project is. Whether it's, like, maybe it's something to do with school, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's a theory sort of thing. I'd definitely give different advice depending on what it is. So yeah, let me know what it is and then I'll provide the answer to your question. Oh, and yeah, thank you so much for the donation. That's very kind and generous of you. I really appreciate it. Since Zelda tubers are never wrong, I believe that says. There's something covering it. I have one important question. Where did the CDI games fall in the timeline? Now you're asking the hard-hitting questions. I think they take place before Skyward Sword. I think there's some sort of alternative timeline that takes place before that game, and I'm genuinely saying this just to complicate things further, because that's what I love about the Zelda timeline. Anytime something new is added, it's solely just going to complicate things further, and I love that for the Zelda timeline. Okay, if I remember correctly, I don't think it matters which side you go to first. I could be wrong. But let's get this door open to begin with. But general advice on your question, Tristan, well, I'm guessing you're typing something up. My general advice would be to do a decent amount of research. That would generally always be my sort of thinking, no matter what it is. Whether it's a theory, a lore video, or maybe it's something completely different. I think research is definitely the most important thing in my opinion. Because, you know, getting something wrong, whilst it's not the end of the world, I feel like whenever you're working on any kind of project, having all the information as correct as it can be really helps to tie a video together, or a project if it's something written or anything like that. I definitely think research is the most important thing. That would be my advice there. But yeah, if you tell me a little bit about the project, you obviously don't have to tell me what the project is if you don't want to, but if you just, yeah, if you tell me what the project is, I could probably give a little bit better advice. Oh, there we go. So the project you've been working on was a fan... sorry, I completely butchered that. Originally started when your first Tears of the Kingdom trailer came out, and it was meant to be how you'd imagine the game would be. Oh, okay. I mean, your research would still apply in my opinion, but I think the thing I'd now say is, honestly, just have fun with it. That sounds like the sort of project where enjoying yourself and just doing what you feel is fun would really benefit it in the long run, and I think that's something I misunderestimated when I first started making videos. I would sometimes make videos that I don't necessarily enjoy making, I just felt like I had to make. So I definitely find how to make that video fun, and make it fun. Make it something that you actually enjoy making, rather than like feeling you have to force yourself through it or anything. Yeah, I guess that would be my advice. Yeah, and what Bryn said, it would be really cool to still talk about how you imagined it and what what you got right / wrong. Sorry, the message like disappeared so quick there. Yeah, my advice in general would be research is #1 and have fun with it. I think that's always important with a video, because it definitely comes across when you're watching a video if someone enjoyed making the video, or if they really didn't enjoy it. I feel like whether you're on camera or not, I feel like body language, tone, like voice tone comes through. I feel like all these things are insanely important. But yeah, have fun with it. If I could just get this thing on the goddamn button, that would be awesome. There we go. So it's evolved to be a supposed sequel to Tears of the Kingdom now. You've gotten a lot of artwork made as the goal was to introduce races, monsters, beasts, and locations from past installments. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I mean, that sounds like a very creative idea, so yeah, I would just reinstate the fact to have a lot of fun with that. Don't think any ideas are weird or not worth mentioning. I think, me personally anyway, I think all ideas are worth mentioning. If it's something you thought of and you genuinely think could be interesting, I think mention it, why not? I've had videos in the past where I mentioned completely crazy ideas that, like, I don't think Nintendo would ever do. Whether it was bringing an enemy back or think of my own enemy. But I just said it anyway because, you know, it was fun. So yeah, I think having fun is the most important thing there. That sounds really cliche, but I am being very serious when I say that. The idea sounds very fun to begin with. Also, I believe, yep, we're about to fight Lizalfos. I need to lock in, because Lizalfos are a little bit of a pain to fight, in my opinion. Oh my god, Z-target. Z-target link, thank you. These things really make me lock in, I'm not gonna lie. Bigger lizards. Yeah, this is in the title of the stream. We are now fighting lizards officially. This stream is no longer clickbait. It was never clickbait. But yeah, we're actually fighting the lizards within the volcano now. I love their design in this, and one of my favorite memes is the meme where it's comparing the artwork of the Lizalfos and the actual game models. They look so goofy compared to how the artwork presented them. Where is this other Lizalfo? Can they jump all the way from there to here? He's gonna anyway. There we go, there's one down. There's one down. Give me a heart, please. Please? Okay, brilliant. You want some? Come on. Nice have it. Ooh, I'm really locking in here. Lizalfos, that's another enemy that should have returned in my opinion. I feel like that was one that was on the brainer, especially with the expansion of Death Mountain and below. Why could they not have brought Lizalfos back in the depths section of Death Mountain in Tears of the Kingdom? That would have been so awesome. I feel like there's so many missed opportunities to bring certain enemies back, but hey-oh, it doesn't matter. Also, did I come through that door or this door? We're about to find out. Okay, I came through the other door. But yeah, Lizalfos would be a really cool enemy to bring back. Let's just get this door blowing up. Be sure to share more artwork in the Discord. Oh, that'd be really awesome. Yeah, it'd be really awesome to have updates on this project. Is he gonna shoot at me? Or is he just gonna talk? Oh, he's not playing nice. Okay. But there we go. Alright, you win. In return, I will sell you Deku sticks. 15 rupees for one piece. Sure. Why not? Support a local business. Lizalfos look like Kermit. Yeah, they actually, they honestly do look a little bit like Kermit. I definitely agree there. And here are some Dodongos. The big boys of this cavern. That's another enemy I would have loved to have seen in Tears of the Kingdom. Especially on Death Mountain. So, oh, I think we actually... No, we don't need to take them out, actually. We just need to set the torches alight. But we need their fire to help us. So, come on, Mr. Dodongo, please. Some of your fire would be absolutely lovely right now. Do I need to stay still? Entice him? Maybe that's not what I need to do. Maybe there's a lit torch somewhere down here. I was under the impression we need to let them light your stick. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Unless you can light your stick with their fire breath. But yeah, we just need to light all these torches to open this door. Support local, right? Hey, we're back to the main room. And now, we can head over to the other side. Also, how rude of me, I've completely not asked anything like this. How's everyone's day been? Whether it's afternoon or evening for you, how's your day been? How's your day gonna be? What you got going on? How is everyone? I completely forgot to ask that. What a horrible streamer I am. I'm a very new streamer. The second stream in about however long it's been. But yeah, how's everyone's day been? Or if your day's only just started, if you're maybe over on the west coast of America, Canada. How's your day gonna be? How's it looking? Oh, I remember this room. I don't really remember what I'm doing, but I remember this room. Day's been great so far. That's awesome, Ren. That's really awesome. Can we just go straight through, or is there something else to do here? I feel like there's something else to do here. And it's not play the Ocarina Link. Thank you for that. Thank you for embarrassing me in front of my friends. This does fall down, but I just can't remember how. Maybe we don't do that yet. Maybe that happens later. Unless you throw one here? I feel like you maybe come back to this later. My day's been good, the weather was nice, and we went to the football. Very nice. We love the football on a Saturday. This room scares me a little, because I don't remember how to beat these guys. It has been a while. Oh, hello. Hello, pal. I think I just needed to move him, right, actually? I don't think I need to defeat these guys. I don't think I'm going to defeat these guys. I think I just need this chest. There we go. Going to play the piano a bit when you play. That's awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Have fun. Had breakfast at a local restaurant. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. We love eating local. Played some football, not American football. Very nice. Cuddling with the guinea pigs. Oh, that sounds awesome, Kimmy. I love guinea pigs. My grandparents had guinea pigs like way back in the day. Oh, actually, maybe I do need to defeat these enemies. I don't think I'm getting out of here otherwise. Awesome. Awesome. Have I missed anything else? Relaxing with the dog. That's also awesome. I mean, anything involving your pets. Anything involving pets is awesome. Oh my god, please tell me that bomb will still hit. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. What do we do? Also, good morning, Michelle. Welcome in. If you didn't already know, that is Mika from the Discord server, one of the other amazing mods, along with Neox and Keitala, who's also popped in. How's it going? I guess, yeah, it would be morning for you. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, how's it going? I am so lost in this room, and I've completely forgot how you take on these enemies. Do I have something that I could use? I mean, it's gotta be the bombs, right? I feel so stupid. I'm back to being a dumb Zelda trooper. I'm back to not being very professional. I mean, it's definitely bomb related. I don't see how it couldn't be. Sorry, I completely read your name wrong as well. I know, I completely misread your name. I'm so like laser focused when I'm streaming that sometimes my brain just goes blank. I'm so sorry. Yes, Michelle, sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Or like Michaela. I'm so sorry. My mind is, or my brain is all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Went for brunch, done some cleaning, now chilling with the cats to wind down. Nice. That sounds awesome. I cannot tell you the amount of names I butcher whilst on stream. Sometimes they are simple names. Sometimes they are names of people I've known for years, and I will still butcher it in the moment, and I feel like a complete idiot. So I believe we just got the compass from that room. I definitely blanked out there. I still feel like there's something we can do in this room already, but I'm not quite sure. Actually, I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. You need to set all of these bombs off. I was right in thinking that, because that demolishes this entire thing. I'm too locked in to think properly. That is essentially what I'm saying. I am essentially saying I'm too locked in to think properly. Cooking too hard, basically. There it is. But yeah, I promise, when we get round to playing Twilight Princess on stream, there will be no questioning what to do. I know that game inside and out. Whether it's Ocarina time, I do not know inside and out. Not as much, anyway. I mean, I feel like a lot of the time when you're replaying games, especially older games, I feel like a lot of it is jogging your memory, and that is like half the experience. I feel like that is definitely half of it. Sorry, I'm still feeling so embarrassed that I've butchered multiple names today. I'm just looking at the chat, reading names, and I'm like, I know I've said that one wrong. I do apologize. I'm very sorry. Another locked room. Oh, I'm really gonna have to lock in here. The stress of streaming, man. It's like trying to focus on the game, but you're also trying to not mess up. You're trying to read the chat. It's difficult. It really is difficult. Can you leave me alone? Thank you. There we go. We just need to get this guy out the way so we can get up that ladder. I think I might have took one of them out by doing that as well, actually. I feel like I'm... What do I need to do to get this guy to... I don't care about these other guys. This is concerning that I have no idea what I'm doing. I can just move it. I can just move it. Of course I can. Because, you know, of course you can. Also, Adam, what's up? How's it going? You know what? I think Slice is right. I think it would be totally fair for you to get my name, or for you to mispronounce my name going forward, just because of my total blunder. I feel like that's a fair solution here. Oh yeah. Oh crap! My shield's gone. I completely forgot that burns under fire. Consider it's made of wood. That is not ideal. We might go collect the shield before we take on the boss then, maybe. Can you unlock, please? Thank you, goddamn. Sometimes these games frustrate me so much, with just like lock-on controls. You're gonna call me Eve? You know what, that's fair. That's very valid. I'll be Eve for the rest of the stream. That's so valid. Oh, I remember this room, and I hate this room so much. I remember this room as a kid so well. The amount of times I've died in this room growing up is unreal. I hate this one so much. Just because the angles of trying to see everything is a bit annoying, a bit ropey. It's difficult to get a proper view. BRB feeding the kitties. Nice, no worries. No worries at all. Alright, so we need to go over here. Get this little chest. You're my favorite YouTuber? Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me that you'd consider me your favorite. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, yeah, I remember, because I remember growing up, I had to try and time this bomb so well so it blew up as it hit the wall. I don't know if there's a way to get it to just land there perfectly. I don't think there is. I grew up just trying to time this throw right, and the amount of times I died or knocked myself off from just doing that is unreal. See what I mean? How difficult is that to time right? I mean, maybe I just need to get good, but I'll try this again. I'm a Zelda tuber. I'm a professional gamer. Was it ever in any doubt? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You hate this part as well. It is annoying. It's a real bitch, to be honest. However, this bit's a lot more simple. I also miss this in Zelda games. I miss just the random eyes on walls. Whatever happened to eyes on walls in Zelda games? Why is that not a thing in Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, like, it's very simple as well. It doesn't need to be anything complicated. Like, I just miss when you can just shoot a little eye on the wall and it opens a door. What happened to these things? Just popping in to say what's up and enjoy the stream. Well, thank you very much for... I didn't realize there was a timer on that. I did not realize that. But yeah, thank you very much. Sorry, I've lost in chat. Little Green Bean. I noticed you stopped in at the very end of the last stream, just as I was ending. I appreciate that, by the way. And yeah, thanks for stopping in this stream. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. There we go. That'll be my new catchphrase. Yeah, probably. Probably. We're also just gonna skip those guys. They're not worth our time. Easy. Another locked room. Oh, we're about to lock in again. Oh yeah, it's Lizalfo's part 2. I don't have a shield this time. Oh, I'm most definitely gonna die. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna go try and get these hearts because this is not good. I'm actually panicking. Panicking Skywalker, they call me. See, I tried to jump backwards, but I couldn't do it. Oh, I'm so rubbish at this. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, you run until I did that. Great. Okay. We need to make our way all the way back up there now. Brilliant. All because I panicked for not having a shield. Will he cook? No, I did not cook this time. I definitely did not cook this time. That room was not the shortcut. I think I need to start titling these streams Amateur Gamer Plays Zelda. We'll get there. We will get there. We'll get there slowly but truly. There was more hearts behind the lava fall? Okay. Okay, I'll check that out. I will definitely check that out. Whoa, that was risky. I'm very glad I made that jump. Also, hi, welcome in. Slaytan. Great name. Also, Parker's here. Sorry, not I've completely misread another name. It's Anita. Sorry, Anita, welcome. The usernames are very similar to yours and Parker's. But yeah, Anita is another amazing mod in the Discord server and also here on the stream. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. I've now butchered 2 mods' names today, and I feel really bad about this. I feel really horrible. But yeah, welcome in. I'm letting everything get to me, and it's why I'm feeling so horrible. This era of Zelda game has great dungeons, truly fun. Yeah, I totally agree. These are some of the fundamental dungeons that made Zelda dungeons. Alright, let's get back over there. And try not die on the way. You're gonna tell Parker. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sure Parker will have something to say about it. Oh, I'm so glad that wall is still destroyed because I was not in the mood to try and throw the bomb again. I was definitely not in the mood for that. Alright, let's just take care of this again. Eve. You know what? You know what? Maybe I'll change my Discord name to Eve. Or if one of you guys can do it. I don't know if you can change my name on Discord, but I definitely can. Oh my sugar and tits. I panicked. I have no idea what I just said. No one heard that. Yeah. I might change my Discord name to Eve now that you've said that. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, take 2. with no shield. Let's just try and take this very slowly. Absolutely. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what day it is. Who wants it? You want it? Oh, I don't want it. Apparently, I'm not looking. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. It's time to lock it. I've locked into the wrong one. There we go. 1. Okay. Okay, we have a heart and a half to finish this. We have a heart to finish this. Come on. Who said I was bad at games? Who said I was bad at games? No one said it. I said it. I'm a professional Zelda tuber. Nice. Okay, let's just make our way over there now. Also, we're totally going to ignore what I said in chat. In chat? On stream, even. If someone wants to clip that, though, I will fully accept that fate. Is this the room I just came from? I don't know, but it looks like there's going to be a heart piece down there, potentially, in this pot, so we're going to check it out. I had to lock in so hard there for the most basic fight. I've done that fight so many times. Ask again because nobody answered. You played Minish Cap and the enemy rush before Vati was harder than Vati himself. Did the same happen to you? Honestly, yeah. The build up to Vati and Minish Cap is so much harder than the Vati fight itself. Specifically, it's the Dark Nuts you have to fight. At least that was it for me. I'm pretty sure there's a point where you have to fight 3 Dark Nuts all at once, and it is near impossible. It's so difficult. But yeah, no, I definitely found that the fighting leading up to Vati is definitely harder than Vati himself in my experience. Okay, we're finally making some progress here. I think that might be the map. It's not the boss key, obviously. It's not the boss key chest. So I'm just going to assume this is the map. You haven't played Minish Cap. Oh, you've got to play Minish Cap at some point. It's such a great game. Especially now that it's on the Switch, actually. I always forget that you can play it on the Switch with the NSO. I think you might need the expansion for it. Actually, do you need the expansion for the Game Boy games? I can't remember. If anyone in chat knows, definitely let me know. I don't think you do, but I could be wrong. I think it might be part of the basic Switch Online. Yeah, Les Alphas can be a real pain sometimes. I definitely don't like them. I like them as enemies, but playing against or fighting against them, sorry, it's a little bit of a struggle. I can't lie. Also, we just got the bomb bag. So let's have some fun with that. Because now we no longer need to rely on picking up the bombs. Okay, let's see what's for here. I honestly can't remember. I don't know if we're ready for the boss yet, actually. I mean, I guess we need the boss key, obviously. I don't have a shield. I'm not going to be able to deflect their nuts. I'm not going to deflect their nuts. That's a great line. I'd rather explore Death Mountain than work 80 hours this week. Fair enough. Very fair. Have I trapped myself, by the way? Can I not get back up? In my mind, I thought you could climb this. This is not fun. Please do not tell me I need to go do that again. I think I might be stuck down here. Help. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go back up. Link tests my patience sometimes. But it's okay, we love him. We really do. So since the Switch 2 has a mic, do you think that means we'll get a DS and 3DS game? I didn't think about that actually, but that very well could be the case actually. And that would be so sick if you did. Because as I was saying earlier, I loved that on the DS when you used to get the blowing mechanics. They were really cool. And you had to blow into the microphone or even just the stylus. Like, it was just in general the DS mechanics I really loved. Also, Sorrow, welcome. Another one of the amazing Discord mods has joined for the stream. Say hello to Sorrow. Sorrow's amazing. Welcome in. We've got a bunch of the mods here. If any of the, actually, here's the thing. If any of the stream mods would like to test this out for me, try the command !Discord. It should send a link to the Discord server. I just want to check that it works for stream mods as well, because I was only able to test it myself. But yeah, if any of the stream mods want to try that out, that'd be awesome. Okay, we're making our way back. We're making our way back. I mean, yeah, like Anita said, join the Discord. We have cookies. Okay, so I think it was just a straight jump across here. I also knew this would happen, where multiple mods would probably try it, and I thought it was going to be funny. So yeah, there's the Discord link if anyone would like to join. You're all more than welcome. It does work. Nice. There's other commands as well. I have a list of them somewhere. Giant Dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open. What could that mean? What could that mean? Well, there is a giant Dodongo skull over there. So it's probably got something to do with that. A little bit delayed. Yeah, when I tried it, it did take like 4 or 5 seconds, but I mean, that's no big deal. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, if I remember right, you just drop a bomb down both of these. Link. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you, Link. It's so hard to get right on the edge. I tell you, when this game tests my patience sometimes. I'm gonna see if I can do it from up here. I think I can just do it here, right? Perfect, I'm a Zelda tuber. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, again, I just want to say a really big thank you for everyone that's here, everyone that's took the time out of their day to come watch the stream. That's really amazing of you, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, again, shout out to the mods for also being here and moderating the stream. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I don't think we're quite at the boss just yet. I think there's still a little bit to do, including getting rid of that annoying buzzing sound. I don't have any potions or anything on me. I'll tell you what we are going to do, just because I'm a little bit scared that I'm going to die. We're going to save, and I'm also going to create a suspense point, because I'm a big cheater. It's absolutely not cheating if you use suspense points. Also, Mickey, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. How are you? Yeah, I really want to get rid of that ringing sound, because nothing drives me more crazy than the ringing sound in Zelda games. Ooh, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Link, will you climb? Good God, man. Link, please. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. This game tests my patience sometimes. I mean, it's fully my own doing, but the mechanics are not mechanicking right now. I'm also just on edge trying to stay alive right now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Please, for the love of God, tell me there's hearts in these. There's a fairy. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Why not? Also, Jedi tattoos. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? If Nintendo gave you the ability, it's not cheating. Yeah, no, that's fair, actually. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Shoot the bat with a slingshot. Yeah, I probably should have bought that. Exactly, I'm a Zelda tuber. I know exactly what I'm doing, which means I know absolutely nothing about what I'm doing. I am a complete amateur. First objective, survive, please God. That is basically, that is basically how I play through games. It is just like survival 101. That is everything to me at first. So what do we do? How do we get through here? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Is there an eye somewhere to shoot? No. How do we open that? I can't remember. Do we maybe have to go down here first? Well, we're about to find out. If these bats would just leave me alone. Good God. Of course I can't walk on there. Alright. Oh, it's just a switch, of course. Can I get a block on it? I can't remember. If Link would just go down. Jesus, Link. I think this is one when I get... Yeah, it's gonna walk. Okay. It's probably a bomb then. Yeah, have that, you bat. Okay, I think it's a bomb we need to drop here. No? I'm just gonna end up killing myself in the game by accident. Oh, see, I thought it was a bomb that you have to drop. Can we... Oh, so... For some reason I thought we couldn't move that. I thought it had to be on, like, slanted ground. I probably look like a complete idiot. I definitely look like a complete idiot. Yeah, I got bodied by that bat. How strong are the bats in this game? What is with that? What are they feeding them here? Am I going to do weekly streams? Yeah, I think so. I mean, right now, I did one last Sunday. I'm doing one this Saturday. I think in an ideal world, I'd like to stream maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times. Because, I mean, I'd love to stream as much as I can, but I obviously also have other projects I'm working on. I work on my own channel videos. I work on the Cave Boy channel videos. Yeah, I'll try and stream as much as I can, but I think in an ideal world, I'd like to stream twice a week. I don't know what days yet. I don't know if the days would even be the same yet. I'm just sort of doing a few streams even when I can to sort of get used to it. I mean, like I said, the last stream was a complete test stream just to make sure things were working. And thankfully, they are working. So if I remember correctly, we need to drop a bomb there. But something I also want to do first is heal up before we go in. They're trained by Batman. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. What was I trying to do? I was trying to save. I was trying to save in case I die. You gotta go? Okay, no worries at all. Take care. Take care. Yay for more streams. Yeah, I'm excited for them as well. I'm excited to be streaming. It's very fun. It's very interactive. It's something I've missed, but I went into it a bit more in the other stream, but the thing that put me off streaming for so long was just all the technical issues I faced in the past, and there is nothing more stressful than trying to deal with problems like that in the moment whilst live. So I was very put off streaming for a long time just because of that alone. But yeah, I feel a lot more confident in my ability to stream nowadays. So yeah, I think this will become a much more regular thing. I came through here to try and find hearts, but I think there's actually a fairy here, assuming the fairy respawns, which it does. Okay, the fairy's back. I was like, where did the fairy go? I was hoping everyone else seen that. The fairy just disappeared into the wall. Okay, I think we're now ready to take on the boss. I got this, thank you very much. The Hyrule Archives, by the way. I've definitely seen that channel before. What's up? Welcome. How did I get started with my channel? Did I just jump in, or did you try and get some content before? I mean, before I'd done this channel, I'd had several channels before it, on various things. I made random vlogs, I played games like Call of Duty, FIFA. I had several channels, but yeah, I guess I just kind of jumped in and did it. If you look back, my very first few videos are still up. It was just me sitting and making videos. I mean, I think that's the best way to do it. If you want to make videos, I think the best thing to do is make the video. I know that's easier said than done, but yeah, I think just jumping in's best. That's my approach. I don't think you need to be super professional at first, I guess. I think just finding your own comfort level and growing as a creator, I think that's really important. And I think it's really awesome as well. So yeah, let's get into this boss fight. It's time to fight King Dodongo. Without a shield, I might add. I completely neglected the fact that I wanted to maybe go get a shield. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Also, we should probably hydrate a little bit before this. I think when I beat this boss, not if, when I beat this boss, I think we'll take a little quick break as well. Okay, let's have this. Oh my days, I almost moved into that right way. The thing is, I remember if you have a shield, you can kind of cheese it and just crouch with the shield, but that doesn't necessarily work without the shield. Is he still after me? Okay. missed the opportunity. Jesus, that's powerful. Okay, like, run, run, run. You really don't need one. Yeah, I know you don't need one for this fight, but I would have preferred to have it. I've also totally released that too early. So why is he not set that up? I need to get a little bit closer, maybe. I think I might need to get a little bit closer. I think that's the issue. You don't need your shield, you have your Zelda Tuber power. Hell yeah. I was for real about to roll into the lava. Or maybe I need to use these ones. Maybe that's the issue. What am I missing? Do I need... Okay, I need that. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I do need to get a lot closer. Maybe that is the issue. Okay, I'm right up. There we go. Here we go. I'm a professional Zelda tuber. I know exactly what I'm doing. I also almost got rushed there. King Dodongo. Who is he? There we go. Yeah, I just have to get a little closer. Can you only get like one hit in there? I feel like there's not much time to get the hits in. I also fully believe that a lot of people probably came to this stream expecting the Zelda tuber to be pretty good at a Zelda game. And then they have to witness this. They have to witness my absolute amateur abilities. Oh, you can only hit his head. Yeah, it looks like you can only get one hit in. I mean, this might be the last hit we need. Oh god, I timed that so awful. Oh, we're gonna have to take the hit. Oh my god, Link, please. Stop walking on. Okay. Come on, big fella. I might have timed this wrong again. Oh, I've so not got close enough. Okay, it's time to lock in. It is so time to lock in. Right. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize he was coming that close. Okay, big guy, come on. Hopefully, this is the last hit. It is! I'm a Zelda tuber. What did I say? I didn't need any help. I had this all in the bag. This is pure entertainment, pure cinema. Leave it to the lifeline. I had it in the bag the whole time. There's no amateur play here. It was nothing. It was nothing at all. You're gonna play back this stream and make a counter for how many times you said you're trying to be a professional Zelda tuber. Honestly, there could be a whole complication, a whole compilation made out of the amount of times I've probably said that. The amount of times I've probably said it on a day-to-day basis is crazy. And we're totally gonna take this heart piece, because whilst I'm a professional gamer, a professional Zelda tuber, you need your hearts. You need your hearts. Yeah, first try. I mean, can't beat that, can you? So yeah, let's get out of here. Let's absolutely get out of here now. I've had enough of this dungeon. But yeah, we actually did it. I managed to do it first try. I'm amazed at myself. New drinking game, take a shot every time she says I'm a Zelda tuber or I'm a professional. Honestly, I could get behind it. I would totally join in with that game for some stream. And there's Darunia. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern until our stomachs burst. Hell yeah. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf, the man himself. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Yes, I did. And if you watch this stream back, Darunia, it's a great risk I took. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? You know, I like the sound of that. No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. I will gladly do that. I will gladly do that, Darunia. And I believe now he's giving us the Goron Ruby. Oh, what a scene. Everybody in chat, get the hands emojis out. If there's even a hands emoji for this. You never forget when DB Geek forgot the heart piece in the Forest Temple and everyone made him go back and get it in the next stream. Oh, that'd be so annoying if you missed the heart piece and had to go back and get it. Do I collect any action figures? Not really. Not really outside of Zelda ones, I guess. Yeah, I have a little collection, but not really. I more collect, I guess, amiibo. I guess you could count amiibo as that. But yeah, we did it. We did it. You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. I tell you what, we will absolutely do that. We will go make our way up to the Great Fairy after the Gorons celebrate this great victory with us. Yeah, they walk a little bit awkward, don't they? It looks a little bit creepy. Also, Gemini Tattoos gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so very much for that. That's amazing of you. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Speaking of which, actually, something I should mention is, if you do decide to become a member today, whether it's joining as a gifted member or just outright getting a membership, I do offer something very cool, and that is my exclusive little vlog I do. As well as getting your name at the end of my videos and a shout out when you join, but it's mainly for the vlog, I'd say. Yeah, that's like the main benefit of becoming a member. Also, just supporting the channel in general. It's very, very much appreciated. Channel supporters and patrons, such a huge part of being a content creator possible. So yeah, I really appreciate it. If you couldn't tell, I'm horrible at plugging my own stuff. Also, I only have like 1 bomb left after this, so let's... I was gonna say let's hope we get this right, but I absolutely did not get that right. But yeah, thank you very much, Gemini, for gifted memberships. I got that so wrong. There should be a flower bomb somewhere around here. Actually, no, I think it's completely around the corner. Do you need to go this way to get to the Great Fairy? I think you might. Mountain Summit. Yeah, we're gonna need to go get another bomb. That's okay. They sell them in Goron City. We'll go grab that real quick. Hello from France. Hi. Welcome. Welcome in. And... Oh my god, I seen the spinning thing down there and I was already getting the thought that you have to jump in it again. Despite the amount of times I've tried that as a kid, I'll still always think you can do it. Okay, I was just trying to buy some bombs. Will he sell them to me now? I hope he will. There we go. Yeah, let's just get some bombs so we can try that again. And let's get back up there so we can make our way to the Great Fairy. Who, the Great Fairies in this game, let me tell you, they are something. Their design is very interesting. I also love that meme. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's the... how do you describe it? I'm such a mess when I stream. I really can't think. My brain just turns off and turns into a whole different system. Yeah, I love that meme where it's like the game when your parents aren't there and it's just some basic gameplay, and it's like the game when your parents walk in and it's just the Great Fairies from this game doing their big like hello or whatever they do. I horribly explained that. I'm so sorry. Also, yeah, Link's knees are the true hero in this game, taking all the fall damage. Particularly for me, I'm so bad for knocking them down. Also, how cool does Kakariko Village look down there? I was saying this in the last stream, but I love old N64 and GameCube games for like their ambience. Everything obviously is very not highly graphical, lots of polygons. I just love it. It's such a nice little ambience. I love it. Yeah, my brain does just turn to cheese when I'm streaming. That is a very good way to put it. I butcher names I've said a million times. I can't speak sometimes. I suck at games I'm normally good at. Yeah. that is the streaming experience so far. As well as having a lovely time. Can't forget that. I don't think we need to blow this one up, but we're gonna anyway. There might be a growl. Yeah, there's blood growl. The Great Fairies in Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom with their noises. Yeah, their noises are the most interesting. Oh, I completely forgot there's a cow down here. Everybody put the cow chat in the cow chat? Cow emoji in chat. Cow emoji in chat, everyone. Just for this guy. I guess if I had a bottle, I could scoop some of his milk. But alas, we'll have to wait for some milk. We will head to Lolon Ranch at some point soon as well, I think. Because I believe it's very beneficial to go there. I don't have the Highland Shield. This might be quite tricky, because it comes in handy getting through this part. I think I should be fine. We'll be alright. I'm a Zelda tuber. I'm a professional. Who's my favourite side Zelda character? Yours is Groose from Skyward Sword. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, what a goated move that was. The Skulljaw just put me on the legs there. That's awesome. My favourite side Zelda character? Oh, I don't know. I mean, Ilia's cool, but at the same time she annoys me a little. I tell you what, Limebeck's got to be up there. He's one of the coolest Zelda characters. Why did I drop a bomb? I know you don't need a bomb to do this. Oh yes, that's the summon. We'll be going there later in the game for the Fire Temple, I believe. But for now, if Link would stop looking at him, we will go and visit the Great Fairy, because I believe she has a little something for us. I'll probably need to play Zelda's Lullaby. That is not Zelda's Lullaby. That is Zelda's Lullaby. He's the goat. Yeah, he is the goat. God, my mouth's so dry today. Limebeck, my man. Yeah, Limebeck is such a great character, and he's incredibly underrated. I think if he got a game on a main console that wasn't like... I mean, the DS was pretty big, but if he got an appearance in like a new mainline game, I think everyone would love him. Also, there is Parker in chat, who I earlier mistaked for Anita, just because of the usernames. Welcome, Parker. Hello. How are you? Does Beedle count because you love Beedle? Yeah, why not? I feel like we can count Beedle. You just got off work. What's this you're hearing about Anita being me? Hey, I know nothing about this. I'm just a Zelda tuber. I'm just a professional. I'm just playing some Ocarina of Time. I know nothing about it. I've also completely missed what she's just given us, but we'll take it. Did we get magic here? Or is that later? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, we mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Very nice. Thank you, Great Fairy. Thank you. Sorry you're late. No worries. No worries at all. There's definitely not any pressure to be here. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. You good? Just heading home from work? Chat more later? Yeah, no worries. That's awesome. Thanks for popping in right now. Never did you imagine when you were 15 that this game would still captivate you nearly 3 decades later. I mean, hey, that's the amazing thing about Zelda, isn't it? Some of these games are timeless. People will still be playing Ocarina of Time in another 10, 20, 30 years. It'll probably be remastered or remade another 1 or 2 times, but this game will be eternal. I truly believe that. Link turning away because he... Oh, sorry, I can't even read the messages. Link turned away because he can't look at her anymore. Yeah, I feel that. She looks very itchy. Yeah, the outfit does look itchy. It's not very sensory friendly. I would be having a nightmare. Link's knees are about to get it. Oh, poor boy. Yeah, we don't need to go into the different just yet. What we do need to do is head down towards Lolon Ranch. I think that's what things to do. Oh no, sorry actually. There's things in Kakariko to do. I completely forgot all about that. Oh, let's not go down the Moograw. yeah, I think we'll make our way down to Kakariko Village, because there's a few things that we should do there first. Some very interesting lore things as well, which I'm really excited to go see again. But I tell you what, and I'm definitely not saying this because I need to go to the bathroom, but let's take a little break here. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Be sure to go and grab yourself a snack or drink if you've not got one. And yeah, just relax for 5 minutes. Yeah. I have nothing else to say other than I really need to go to the bathroom. So I will be back in a few minutes and we'll continue down to Kakariko Village. Also, that court guy, hello, welcome in. We're just taking a quick break so everyone can go hydrate, grab a snack or drink, maybe use the bathroom. But yeah, let me see you to my not fancy, be right back screen. Hello again. It is I, the gamer of Hyrule. How was everyone's break? My break was brilliant. I've also returned with a not sponsored Pepsi Max. The best drink in the world. Far better than Coke, I must say. Did you remember to hydrate? Did you grab a snack or drink? If you did grab a snack or drink, or maybe already had one, what you eating? What you drinking? I'd love to know. For marketing purposes, of course. But yeah, how's everyone doing? That was a very much needed break. I needed a moment to just freshen up and have my headphones off. But yeah, I think we're going to make our way down to Kakariko Village now and investigate some interesting things that are up the back end of it. That sounded a little weird. It was not meant to be. That's not Dr. Pepper. It's not Dr. Pepper. Also, I love the lighting in Kakariko Village, and just in general, actually, when it gets to sunset sort of time. Pepsi Max is the one. Pepsi Max is the one. But yeah, there's a few things I think we should do here. The first thing I want to do is go talk to the lovely woman who owns this fine establishment, who is clearly in a panic because she's lost her cuckoos. Not sure how you feel about how I know you drink Pepsi Max. Ooh. I don't know, Pepsi Max the GOAT. I'm just saying. And I will say this, Pepsi Max tastes different to Pepsi Zero, which I've had Pepsi Zero in Canada, and I'm assuming it's the same thing in the States. That tastes disgusting compared to Pepsi Max, in my opinion. I hate to be so harsh, but Pepsi Zero and Pepsi Max are definitely not the same thing. Pepsi Zero tastes so horrible compared to Max, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just felt I had to get this off my chest. Also, Moa! Welcome to the chat. Long time no see. Nice to see you again. It's been months since we last talked. Yeah, thank you so much for being here in the stream. How's your day going? Also Ed, Triforce Trends, a loyal member of the channel, obviously. He's got his drink, Tears of the Kingdom. It's the tears of Hyrule Warrior fans after seeing Johnny's comments on it. That's true. And hey, if you want to know the context to this, be sure to check out... I'll let one of the mods do this. If someone wants to try the... !cave command, there will be a link to the Cave Boys channel where you can watch myself, Triforce Trends, and Johnny talk about Zelda, and you can see Johnny's amazing reaction to the fact that a Hyrule Warriors game was announced. Yeah, that's !cave, that's the command. Let's try that out. It was working earlier, so hopefully it's working now. But yeah, this woman has lost her cuckoos, so let's go help fight them. There's one here, how easy. 6 more. Okay, so there's 6 to find. Also, there we go, there it is. I also knew this would happen, I 100% knew. Every time I say that, there would be multiple commands. I kind of said this on purpose, because I thought it'd be funny. Doing good. Awesome. Awesome, very awesome. I'm doing well as well. Very proud of my channel has grown since you got to my... Yeah, I mean... Sometimes I think back to just how much my channel's grown in the past few years, and it amazes me as well. Consistency, that's all it is. Alright, where are these cuckoos? There's one over here. But how do we get there? Do you have to get on the roof of this house first? I can't quite remember. I'm a professional streamer, yeah. This is my new job. I'm gonna quit making videos, I'm just gonna stream. Low-key, that would be fun, but I do actually enjoy making videos quite a lot. Yeah, I can't remember how you get to this one, actually. I feel like you're maybe meant to grab another cuckoo and then glide down, if I remember right. I could be wrong, but I think that's what we're meant to do. Can you push this box? I can't remember. I don't think you need to anyway. So there's one over there. So yeah, just try to remember all the different little shortcuts around here. Need to do a catch up soon? Yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome. I feel like I've just been wandering around aimlessly. Okay. Let's just check. Yeah, there's one up here. I might be able to use this one to glide down to that other one, because I'm pretty certain that is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Here it comes. You know what I'm about to say. I'm a professional Zelda tuber. I know exactly what I'm doing. Let's go get this other little cuckoo, who appears to be running away. Bitch, no, come back. Who thought you could just run away? Hey, I'm in this for a heart piece. I'm pretty sure that's what you get anyway. If you don't get a heart piece, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Right, so there's 3. We still need 3 more. I know there's one back there. There's one up the back of the windmill. And then there's one other somewhere. I think it's actually in a box, if I remember correctly. Is it in this one, or is it in the one up there? How do we break the boxes? Do you need to use a bomb? Greatest enemies, angry cuckoo. Yeah, absolutely. Also, what's that one? Get in. Expert knowledge right there. You just love Kakariko Village. Me too. Even just listening to the music while I'm playing is so awesome. Johnny was born to make Hyrule Warriors cry. Yeah. So there's definitely one up the back of the windmill, and then there's one over there. I think we come in from the other side. I think we need to enter through the back door. Oh, I did not want to talk to this guy. I just wanted to speed run my way through and absolutely rush. Oh, it's Cozy... I can't speak. Cozy Peapod, welcome in. Welcome. How's your day going? Thank you so much for being here, by the way. Sorry, I completely locked in there. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. I feel like this is going to be a running theme of any stream I do. I'm going to be locked in or just semi-focused on something, and whenever someone enters chat, I'm going to just be like, oh, yo, what's up? And then realize that's, like, me drifting off. How many Koroks appear in this stream we should count? You know what, that's a good shout, actually. How many Koroks will appear in this stream? Now, what am I forgetting about getting over there? I thought you could. I thought you could just jump off there, to be honest. Link's knee's about to get it once again. Actually, I think I know what you do here. Or I think I remember. Of course I know. Of course I know. I believe there's a door on the other side of... There is not a door on the other side of here. Unless I can get past this guy. I cannot get past this guy. Okay. Huh. There's still 2 more. Something tells me you're meant to go into one of the buildings and then you come out the other side. And it might even be this one here. We're about to find out anyway. The inside, the house theme in Zelda is so good. Okay, so it's not in here. I definitely look like an amateur playing this game sometimes. And I'm not ashamed of that fact. I'm actually a little puzzled. I hate to admit it, I am puzzled here. I have it in my head, you might need to climb this and get the angle, like, near spawn. Am I right in saying that? Over 100 viewers, by the way. That's so awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Whether you've just stopped in to say hi, whether you've been here the whole time, been here a little bit. That's so awesome. I never would have thought in a million years that 100 individual people would be watching my stream. Also, Moa, good night. Definitely nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. I'm convinced that you can jump it from here. I could be completely delusional, but I'm convinced you do have to make this jump. I have a vague memory of doing it. Do you do it at night because that's Granny's shop? Maybe. I tell you what, yeah, you use a cuckoo actually. I think that's exactly what you're meant to do there. Yeah, let's grab one of these. I think you might be right. Yeah, I feel like I've just had a complete brain fart there and not thought about that at all. The question is, do you still climb up here? Okay, no, you can't even climb up there. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much for the help in chat. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. And then we'll head up to behind the windmill to get the others. Or the other. Bosh. There we go. Okay, then we can head up here and go get our final cuckoo. What's my favorite snack? Ooh, favorite snack? Oh, that's such a hard question because there's so many. Ooh. Oh, you really got me here. I'm gonna say currently it's these sort of like little protein energy balls I made, and it's literally just oats, peanut butter, honey, optionally protein powder, and I think there was dark chocolate in there, and you just roll them up, set them in the fridge, and they're great. That's been my recent favourite snack, but I think in a general sense I'd probably say, oh man, I don't know, Oreos are always good. Oreos are a solid snack. I like Oreos. We'll go with them. Okay, there should be 2 cuckoos lying around here that I need to get in. Your husband makes those? Yeah, they're so good, aren't they? It's so simple as well. It's one of these things I've been wanting to try for quite a while, because ever since getting onto a sort of like, I don't want to say health kick, but ever since like having a more sort of focused diet, going to the gym, I've loved making sort of like quote-unquote healthy hacks and things like that. Even if they're not hacks at all, just like more healthy recipes, I've just loved making them. And yeah, I mean, I already love cooking and baking in general, so it's been very fun. The cuckoos have ran away. Actually, lady, I think they're all here. Oh, okay, I'm still missing one. Wait, what? No. How am I still missing one? I got the one from back up there. I got the one from back there. Where am I missing a cuckoo? Am I still missing one, or am I going crazy? Is she gaslighting me into thinking there's still another cuckoo in the loose? There is still another cuckoo in the loose. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair dues. I completely missed that. As I started walking towards that tree, the memory came back of a cuckoo when you enter Kakuko Village, and yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, I was thinking one might have been on the roof. That was my first thought, but then when I walked over there, I remembered there's one by the entrance. Now, all your cuckoos are home. Give me my heart piece, please. Hold on, am I reading that right? She has allergies, but she owns cuckoos. Okay. Fair enough. Or is it maybe a bottle we get, actually? Yeah, it's a bottle. When she mentioned glass, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't a heart piece. But hey, at least we can fill that with a potion, so that whenever I get into another pro gamer moment, I can absolutely save my ass. But yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to do. The second thing, I want to go investigate one of these houses. I believe it's this house. Yeah, hidden in plain sight. And also, she's allergic. What is with that? Why is she allergic? The House of Skulta. This is one of my favourite places. Hello, good sir. You're looking awful well today. A little bit webby. Also, happy to be back. Sorry you're late. Gonna keep coming and requesting some Subnautica playthrough. Also, no worries, I'm being late. There's no such thing as late in this stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. And, you know, one day I think I will play Subnautica. Maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. I don't know. She can't help it. The cuckoos are too cute. I agree. That's a very valid reason. I totally just skipped over everything. Basically, to cut the long story short, folks, the reason we collect the gold skultas is to free this man and his family, which we'll definitely return to. I just wanted to pop in here because this is going to sound so weird. I've not been over in a while. I've not visited the House of Skulta in a while, so I just wanted to check it out. Poor lady loses her chickens and then her fiancé. Unlucky. But yeah, let's head on up to the Kakariko graveyard so we can go start investigating some rather interesting things. And let me ask you guys this while we make our way up there. What's your guys' favourite thing about Ocarina of Time? It could be anything. It could be an item, it could be a dungeon, it could be a character, it could be a whole paragraph of stuff. I don't care. What's your favourite thing about Ocarina of Time? I think for me, it's probably the music. I think the music's my favourite thing about this game. It's very nostalgic, it holds up well, and the music just is good. It's very decent music. But yeah, what's your favourite thing about the game? I'll take my drink of Pepsi while we think about this. Okay. I love that there's no music that plays here as well. It really fits the vibe well. Hello, wee man. Is there a theory on who exactly cursed the family? I feel like there is a theory out there on YouTube. I can't remember who made it, but I'm pretty sure someone made a really in-depth video about it. I can't remember though. I've definitely not made one. They're greed? Yeah, I remember hearing something about it being their greed if you look into the lore of it. The music for sure. Yeah, Tristan, that's a very good answer. I'm fully on board with that. The music is great. Anita, your favourite thing is the fact that Ganondorf knows how to play the organ. That is a really cool thing about this game. It goes very hard when you see him playing it. Proper villain vibes. The music, but you also love the land. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. It is a really cool kingdom. So, here, we have a very large grave. A lot bigger than the others, and it has the Triforce on it. How interesting is that? What could we do here, I wonder? Navi's flashing green like she wants to tell me something, so let's listen to what Navi has to say. If I could walk on and listen. Check. Yeah, there we go. The crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here. Thanks for that, Navi. What I believe we need to do is play Zelda's Lullaby. I believe that is the key here. I also don't memorize the song one bit, so I have to listen to that again. So left, up, right. We can do that. We can do that, right? I think we can. It does, and the organ's such a complicated instrument. Yeah, I know. I mean, in high school, I could play the keyboard ever so slightly, and from that, I could obviously play a tiny bit of piano, and then I started looking into, like, music theory and stuff like that. The organ is so difficult to play. I props to people who can play an organ. Props to Ganondorf. That is some badass skills. So yeah, if I remember right, this should open up an entrance. And it's a pretty cool cutscene as well. I'm pretty sure it just blows up, if I remember correctly. Monster Maze, Dr. Wily, Bandit, and Nehru did a video for the sculpture. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Because I've had it in my head that there is some sort of video about it out there, I just couldn't really place what it was or who did it, when it was. But yeah, we've now opened up this interesting little hole that we're going to go down. The royal family's tomb. One of my favourite places in this game. Just because it's creepy and, you know, cool lore. So currently that's locked up there. Get rid of these. If I could aim. Easy work. I believe we probably have to light those torches. However, I don't actually know how we can do that. Because a bomb won't light it. Is there something above us? I can hear something. But I can't see anything. Interesting. Navi wants to show us something. All these bones on the ground. How do we inspect it? She's not letting me check it. Navi? I'm pretty sure when she goes green... Yeah, there we go, okay. Shine light on the living dead. Shine light on the living dead. Whatever could that mean? Shine light on the living dead. Am I missing a song already? Or... I feel like I'm missing something to be in here this early. I feel like there's something I was maybe meant to get first. Could I be in here a little too early? Didn't it take that fire spell? Yeah, it might actually take that fire ability. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we do need to come back here later. I can't actually remember off the top of my head. Because we don't have anything currently that could start fire. I mean, the bombs, I guess, but I don't think they'll light torches. Maybe we do need to come back once we've got something. Song of Storm. Oh, or Suns. Yeah, we don't have the Sun Song yet. Where do you learn that though? I believe actually you do learn that through one of the graves, I'm pretty sure. But which grave is it? There's one we need to go down into. But I can't remember which one. I know it's got something to do with this kid and Dampé. Also, I've completely missed chat for a moment, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, Tristan, Monster Maze's videos are great. Yeah, I love watching his videos, and Don's a great guy as well, so... Yeah, I'd always recommend Monster Maze for a good watch. You learn one of them in the past. I can't remember, to be honest. Maybe we do need to come back here at a later time. I thought you could do it now, to be honest, but... Maybe I'm wrong. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dampé. Okay, kid. Okay. You know what, maybe we'll come back to here. Maybe my expert knowledge is not quite up to the scratch it should be. But tell you what, let's listen to what the kid has to say. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described in the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dampé the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? Actually, I have a vague idea. I think you maybe need to wait till Dampé's here. You need... Oh, you do need Din's Fire. Okay, fair enough. We'll come back when we have Din's Fire then. In that case, I think we'll head to Lon Lon Ranch. Because there's a certain someone there who might be waiting for us. Yeah, Anita, I think they are in the graveyard. And I think that's the other grave you can go down if you wait for Dampé, but I'm a complete loser and I'm just gonna skip it for now. We're gonna come back to it. Let's be honest, I will clarify again. Me playing Ocarina of Time is still testing the streaming setup just to make sure everything works smooth, and we will just end up playing through Ocarina of Time, but I'm by no means doing an in-depth 100% Let's Play. This is honestly a lot of just chatting and playing, rambling and playing. Yeah. Also, Lily, thank you very much for gifting 5 members. That's very kind and awesome of you. Thank you very much. Everyone who's managed to snap up a membership through that, welcome. Welcome in. Also, yeah, Malon. Yeah. Michaela. I made sure to get it right this time. I still feel horrible about butchering names. I hate when I do that. It really bothers me. I will go to sleep tonight thinking like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that. But yeah, let's go head over to Malon. I think there's some I tell you what we also need. We do need a shield. So maybe we'll go to Castletown as well. But that should probably wait till morning. After Twilight Princess, yeah. I think Twilight Princess will be the next game I play fully on stream. If you ever want to have your mind blown by theories, you go to Cat Burgerson and Monster Maze. Honestly, brilliant choices. Monster Maze makes some great theories, and so does Daniel. I love both of those guys as content creators and as people. They're amazing, and I cannot speak highly enough of them. Lon Lon Ranch, it's so scenic at night, isn't it? The only issue is time doesn't pass when you're here at night, so I think we actually have to come back during the day. I've completely butchered that. Tell you what, fair enough, you can still call me Eve. You can still call me Eve. What are my thoughts on the Legend of Zelda movie? Honestly, I'm excited. I think it's intriguing, and especially because we don't really know much about it. I think thoughts will become a bit more clear when we maybe get a cast or a trailer or something like that. I mean, basically all we know so far is there's a Zelda movie coming. It's rumoured to be a trilogy, not confirmed. The main filming locations are going to be in New Zealand, so probably a sort of Lord of the Rings vibe they're going for. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. We know it'll be live action, obviously, and not animated, which, yeah, at first I was pretty gutted about, because animated Zelda movie would go so hard, it would be really cool. But at the same time, I honestly don't think it's a bad thing that it's live action. I think it's more to do with the cast. And my honest opinion on it is, for Link and Zelda, and ideally Ganondorf too, cast a smaller, sort of unknown actor. Don't cast a big Hollywood name like Tom Holland or Timothée Chalamet. Like, great actors in their own right, fair enough. But I don't think they suit playing Link or Zelda. I think what we really need is someone to have their big break through playing Link or Zelda. And yeah, that's just how I feel. I think having celebrities or big names is fine. I just think they should maybe stick to being side characters, like Danny DeVito playing Tingle or something like that, you know? Also, where is the shop that I can buy a shield? Is it in the Happy Mask? I don't even know if I can buy it here. No, I can't. But we will come back here to do the mask stuff at some point. Which shop is it? Is it this shop? Because I think this is the potion shop. Actually, no. It's this guy's shop. It's Big Beardy Boy. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Zelda movie. If you want to hear more thoughts on it, you can actually go watch the Cave Boys video of the Zelda movie, which went up last weekend. Subtle little plug if any of the mods want to have the honor of putting the cave command in. You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain Gate. I mean, if I'm being honest, I completely forgot about that guy. Complete nobody, let's be real. But yeah, sure, I guess I heard him. I guess I heard about this from him. Yeah, let's get the Hylian shield equipped. Come on. Yeah, there it is. There's the Cave Boys channel. Yeah, we did a video last weekend, or it went up last weekend, talking about our thoughts on the Zelda movie. So yeah, I go into it pretty in depth in that video. Why buy the Hylian shield? Why not? Why not buy it? I think it looks cool. And I like Link when I like young Link having the shield. I think it's really funny. It's very comical. Like, look how big it is on him. And when you pull the shield out, he just crouches. I think it's sick. I think it's awesome. BBQ? I'm going to assume that was meant to say got to go. Either way, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the stream, one of the first. Oh, nice. Thank you for being here. Thank you. It's been so good just to even hear this in the background. To be honest, yeah, I totally get that. A lot of the time when I'm watching creators stream, I'll have it on whilst I'm doing something, especially cleaning my room, actually. I often watch live streams whilst cleaning. I'll often lurk and just put the odd message in. But yeah, it's totally chill. It's very, very chill. So yeah, let's go meet Malon, finally. Our girl. What does everyone think about the theory that, because obviously Link from Ocarina of Time went on to have a child at some point. He has descendants down the line. What do you guys think about the theory that him and Malon became a couple after the events of Ocarina of Time and that they were together? I think it's really interesting, and honestly, I think it's fairly likely. I mean, they've got chemistry throughout the course of this game. But yeah, here she is. Let's talk to Malon. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. Oh yeah, of course, we met her earlier in Castletown. I was about to say, when did we talk? Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee hee. Michael Jackson over here. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Soon enough we'll have Epona. But where does she teach us the song? It seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy. Is she going to teach us the song? Do we need to pull this out? What am I missing here? Such an amateur, I know. I really am an amateur, just forgetting everything you're meant to do. To be honest, I thought she just teaches you it. I thought you just talk to her and... Oh, we just need to keep talking to her, I see. I think. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we did have to talk a little bit more. Use the head. Cute Ocarina. Are you going to play the song with that Ocarina? Here we go. it. Let me play it. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I think that theory of Link and Malon getting together after the events of this game is pretty likely. And honestly, I wish Nintendo would just confirm it already. I don't think they will. I don't think they ever will. But it'd be nice. There we go. We've learned a bonus song. I was about to say Malon's song, but yeah, bonus song. Malink is your top ship. Michaela, very nice. We'd love to hear it. It makes the most sense. Yeah, I love that for Link as well. I think they do fit well. They're a great little duo. Yeah, we've now learned Epona's song, and we can test it out actually by coming all the way over here. So you see Epona there? I forgot the song. I've not forgot the song. I'm a professional Zelda tuber. And yeah, Epona will just come running to us if we play that. Or at least so I thought. Anyway, we've learned the song. I think that's all we can actually do for now, because we can't get Epona properly until we're adult. But you do need to learn it in the past, I believe. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. We're all officially drunk now. Yeah, with the amount of times I say I'm a professional, I'm a Zelda tuber, just to clear up my own blunders. Yeah, if we were taking shots, I'm sure we would all be far gone by now. Link and Mipha too? Yeah, they're a great ship. I like Link and Mipha. I really do. So, I believe our next step is to head up the Zora River, if I remember correctly. Because we're going to want to head to Jabba Jabba's belly in the long run, to cut straight to the point. But there's a little bit of work you need to do first, if I remember correctly. There's going to be a lot of me thinking something straightforward, getting to the place we need to do it, and then realizing there's like a million things still to do. But yeah, let's head on up the Zora River. I think that would be a nice plan of action. Yeah, something else I was actually thinking about earlier today is it's been, what, maybe a week or two now since the Switch 2 was announced, and those prices were announced with it. How are we all feeling about it now that there's been a week or two to settle? Honestly, I think it's very valid, and I think most people are probably still a little bit annoyed, if not very annoyed at those prices. I don't think that opinion's going to change anytime soon. But yeah, what do we think about it now that it's been like a week or two, however long it's been? Are we all excited? Did anyone manage to get pre-orders? I only just managed to get one, thankfully. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty excited. Also, I'm definitely not reading out all of this, but yeah, he's going to tell us Zora's domain, blah blah blah. Hopefully he's not going to do the whole, do you want to hear it again? Also, hello to my dad who's in chat. I did make a special command for this. If one of the mods want to try out just the command dad, it will link my dad's channel, who is now in chat. Yeah, thank you very much for being here. Oh, he wants to hear the melody of the royal family. Oh, sorry, no, he doesn't. We need to play that at the top of the waterfall. Maybe I should read these things. Maybe I'm not made for screaming and yapping at the same time. Maybe it's not a good combo. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're going to make our way up the Zora's River and finally make our way to Zora's domain. If I could get through. Yeah. There we go, I'm seeing the dad commands in chat. Let's see if this works. It should work, I set this up. Yeah, there you go, check out my dad. He makes YouTube videos. You should definitely go check him out. Okay, so we need to... I don't think I need to deal with this guy yet. That's optional. I'm going to try and make our way up. Yeah, it did work. I think the thing is, on YouTube, the Streamlabs bot is a little bit delayed, especially compared to the likes of Me6 on Discord. On Discord, commands seem to hit almost instantly. The bot on YouTube seems to have a good, like, 5-second delay. But hey, it's okay. Actually, I don't know if we need the help with him yet or not. Or can we just jump the gap here? Yeah, we can totally just jump the gap there. Nice. I don't know, can you deflect things with this shield? I don't think you can as a child. But that's alright. That's alright. We'll just make our way up. I remember this part as a kid. Used to frustrate me a lot because it was the mechanics again with like lining things up and jumping in a straight line. I used to fall off so much when I was doing this part as a kid. Yeah, I think to get that heart piece you need to do the thing with the beanstalk guy, which I'll probably come back and do. But for the sake of my Ocarina of Time playthrough, we're just gonna keep pushing on. Now, I don't think we can just jump. I don't know, can we just jump this? The water's not even pushed me, I don't know what I was talking about. Maybe, I don't know, can you get that heart piece now? I think you need the help with the beanstalk stuff. Yeah, let's keep making our way up. I believe we're actually quite close to the top, because this, I remember when it starts winding, yeah, you get to this bit, and we're pretty much there. We're pretty much there already. It was this bit, it was this part specifically that I used to fall off on quite a lot because of the camera angles, and I was playing it on the GameCube as well, so the controls were a little more difficult than on the Switch. It was actually trying to get that heart piece I used to fall off all the time. Now, do you maybe come back once you've got the hover boost, maybe? I can't remember at this moment in time, but we'll probably come back to that. But yeah, it's here we need to play the song of the royal family, Zelda's Lullaby. You make love and you love making the frogs sing. Oh yeah, I completely forgot you can do that actually. We'll need to go back and do that at some point. But yeah, let's just get that song fresh in the memory again. So was it left up right, I think. I always save when I'm trying to close out this menu. I don't think you have to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we don't go. Fuck me, that was awful. There we go. There's Zelda's Lullaby. Nice. We're getting through the waterfall. Boomerang or chickens. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think to use a cuckoo, actually. I guess it's just getting the cuckoo up here. Because there is a cuckoo further down the river, if I remember right. I'm going to go have a look, actually. I think that is the solution for doing it right now. But I don't know how far down the cuckoo is. It might actually be the very beginning, for all I know. I'm feeling like it is. But you know what? We might as well give it at least one try. I feel like I've talked about it now, so I feel like now I have to at least try it. It might even be the solution for the other one, actually. Also, we're getting hella rich doing this. Yeah, there's the cuckoo there. Yeah, you do have to take it from the very beginning. I feel like the chat sometimes I just can't keep up. Also, D, you're totally right. My dad probably is better in this game. At this game. I could fully accept that. Yeah, I have a vague memory of having to throw it and grab it a few times, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass to do. Also, thank you very much, HBK. That means a lot to me. We're gonna leave that heart piece for now. I think I'm just gonna focus on the one at the top of the waterfall. As dumb as that might sound, I'm focused on getting that one at the top first. If I could just get this cuckoo up. There we go. I'm gonna try this once, okay? And if I fail miserably, I'm definitely not going back down and collecting this cuckoo. Okay, but the question is, do I jump from here or do I jump from over there? I think I jump from over there. I think that probably makes the most sense, right? And I'm definitely gonna have to play that song again. Brilliant. I'll tell you what, that was not as hard as I remember it being. Kill the chicken for a tenner. But I don't know. Might have to be more than that. Might have to be more than that for risking my life. But yeah, let's get access through here again. Absolute boss that. Easily done. Also, Daisy, welcome in. Daisy is one of the Discord mods, actually, who I have not made a stream mod. Let me sort that out real quick. Yeah, as I was saying, Daisy's another one of the amazing mods in the Discord server, who is also helping out in the stream, so thank you very much for being here. Hookos are immortal? Yeah. Those things are more difficult to beat than Ganon. Alright, Zora's Domain. What a lovely place. I love the music to Zora's Domain. I don't think I'll ever get over using it in videos. I've not used it in a video in a while, funny enough, but whilst I'm working, I usually have songs like this on, because they're ones that you can just loop, and they just never get annoying, unlike certain tracks. But yeah, let's make our way up to King Zora, because I believe there's a few things we need to do before we can even get anywhere near Jabu Jabu's belly. Yeah, it's such a top tier song, isn't it? Here he is, the big guy, the big man. Oh my dear, sweet Princess Rue, where is she going? I'm so worried. That's all we're getting. Brilliant, cool. So, from what I remember, you do need to go down to Lake Hylia through the shortcut, if I'm remembering right. But to do that, we also need to get something to help us breathe underwater a little more. But we're going to play this game first, because I believe this is actually part of it. I could be completely wrong and not remembering correctly, but we're going to find out. Okay. So we get 50 seconds to click these. Yeah, because we need to get something so we can dive a little further down and get into that little entrance over there, because that's the shortcut to Lake Hylia. If I remember correctly, that's basically all we need to do. And this is too easy, come on. Zora's got something for us. I can't believe it doesn't just spawn you back up there and you have to manually climb your way. What is this? Pick up a fish in a bottle. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get the fish in the bottle for Lord Jabu Jabu to open his mouth. I do already have a bottle, so we just need to get the fish. But let's go and collect the reward first. I was about to go try and claim the reward from him. So yeah, what you got for us? Please take this. This is a scale of our kind. Oh yeah, you get the Zora scale, that's what it is. Yeah, so I believe this helps us breathe underwater a little longer. Maybe 5 seconds, I want to say. I could be completely wrong. We'll go find out, actually. Let's find out. Oh, 6 seconds. Okay, cool. So yeah, I believe what we need to do is go down to where these bubbles are, actually. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just him big chilling. If I remember right, you do go down here. I know this takes you to Lake Hylia, but I'm pretty sure we need to go here, because I think Ruto might already be here. Yeah, there she is. And there's plenty of fish here to snap up. The first time I played this, it took me so long. Was that not Ruto right there? Am I... What? Why have I collected the... I know you're meant to collect the bottle, but... Is she not sitting there? Oh, there. Oh. That was not Princess Rue at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm completely... I have no idea what I'm talking about. Take away my Zelda license. I should never make another theory again. But yeah, we got a note in a bottle, which we're going to read. Because this has a very important message for us. Huh? It looks like there is something already inside this bottle. It's a letter. Help me. I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Ruto, P.S. Don't tell my father. Amazing. So yeah, we need to go find out where Lord Jabu Jabu is and make our way inside his belly. But to do that, we do need a fish in a bottle because he likes fish, and that will open his mouth up. Now, if I remember right, there was some fish over here. I can't remember though if you can just scoop them up whilst diving, or I mean, I guess we're about to find out. No, I don't think you can. There is somewhere we can get them. It might even just be in the shallows, actually. Or even just scooping water. But I have it in my head there's specific parts you can get fish. It might even be down the caverns, actually. Or the grows, I think they're actually called. But yeah, let's head back to Zora's Domain. Yeah, the shallow area of Zora's Domain. That's what I was thinking. I knew there was somewhere pretty nearby that you could get them. Yeah, over here. That's exactly it. Also, why am I called Eve in my Discord server? Well, if Michaela's still here in chat, I will happily let her explain that. To cut a long story short, though, I may or may not have got more than one name wrong when introducing people in the chat. And yeah, now I'm being punished for it by being called Eve. And rightfully so. Very rightfully so. So we just want to make our way up back to the king, and we can let him know potentially what's happened with his daughter. I don't know. Should we tell him? Should we not? Ruo doesn't want him to know, but I think he has to know. I've absolutely just tried to slice the king in half. Brilliant, brilliant start. I can't remember if I need to go right up to him or not for this part. Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruo, where is she going? Blah blah blah. I actually need to show him the note, that's why we have that still. Save the game, why not? Just in case he kills us. Here we go, let's show him the note. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu? That's not possible. Well, it is possible, because it's the truth. I'm going to be very honest, I absolutely despise this upcoming dungeon. I almost don't want to take it on, but I think we'll at least get it started. I hate it so much, it confuses me every time. And here we go, the longest cutscene in Zelda history, as he takes his sweet time to move across it. I mean, it's not like we're gonna go save your daughter from the insides of a giant sea creature. You know, take your time. Honestly, take your time. There's no rush. In the meantime, be sure to go grab yourself a snack and drink, folks. Get yourself comfy, as we are about to go and enter Lord Jabu Jabu. Yeah, also the noise he makes the whole time. It's just a little awkward, isn't it? Best part of this game is when he freezes over. That's instant karma. Brilliant. Yeah, it does take so long, and he just goes neat, neat over and over again. This is your most hated dungeon. If you could skip it, you would. Honestly, same. In Ocarina of Time, this is my least favourite dungeon. Oh, I just hate it, and I'm not looking forward to this. But yeah, this is where we'll find Lord Jabu Jabu. That is the beast we're about to enter. Yeah, the main reason I don't like this dungeon is just because of how easily confused I get. It's so easy to get lost and, like, forget what you're doing. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, this is Lord Jabu Jabu. Hello, sir. And what we need to do to get him to open up is just drop a fish for him, so he can munch it up. And I think he might also swallow us in the end of doing so. Running around inside a stomach isn't the issue. But yeah, we have just been absolutely devoured by Lord Jabu Jabu. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Lily. It's carrying Princess Ruo around is the issue. It's just so annoying. How long does it take for King Zora to move out the way? A week? A week? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this dungeon. I'm honestly hoping I can just breeze through it, but I know that's not going to be the truth. So if things get very frustrating, this stream may or may not end without me having completed this dungeon today. But hey, if I decide to cut Ocarina time early, maybe we'll play another game for a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, we've opened that door pretty easy. And Princess Ru, you're about to see it if you don't already know, but she is so entitled. I also get the feeling the slingshot won't kill that thing. I also forgot they're electrified. But yeah, let's find Princess Ru. I believe she's in this room actually, or so I thought. Oh, is she? I'm pretty sure she. Yeah, there she is. Good luck, you got a bounce. No worries, Rin. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. You say my father asked for you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you can't get me out of here. Understand? It's like she doesn't even want to be saved. It's like she enjoys it in here. And she's already fucked up, so well done. But yeah, it's this whole part of the dungeon that I can't stand. I can't stand having to carry her around, put her down, and... Oh, it's so annoying. Just talk about something else, please. I'm not even going to read her lines, I can't be bothered. Yeah, exactly, HBK. She's a spoiled brat. That's the truth. I think you actually need to tend to leave her for her to sort of get her shit together. Yeah, she won't leave here until she finds the thing she's looking for. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is pick her up. Now, I don't exactly remember where you go. To be honest, this is where I start hating the dungeon. The moment I have to pick her up. Ooh, I may or may not have just lost the princess too. I don't know what happens when you do that. Oh, okay, she's back here. Can I climb this? No, I cannot. Okay. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. Why did the textures look the same if I can't climb them? Okay, so to be honest, I'm really not looking forward to this. I do not like this dungeon one bit. I really just want to get this dungeon out the way. Oh my god. You can't hit them, can you? Link, just leave it alone. Which one did she fall down again? I believe it's this one. There we go. Link's knees as strong as always. How inconsiderate of me to leave her. Of course. Of course. Yeah, maybe it's here we go. I think that's the mistake I made already. I went down the wrong doorway. Yes, we come through here first. I remember this. Very vaguely, anyway. Have I lost her already by doing that? Ooh, I was meant to get across there a lot quicker. Okay, I don't know if I need it for here. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, you probably are climbing on Jabba Jabba's wings when you do that, right? Just smack that. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing in this dungeon. This is the, like I said, I don't like it for a reason, but like it's also the one I'm the least familiar with, and it really shows. So what's the script of this room? Ah, there's a platform. I don't know if I need her right now, actually. I honestly couldn't tell you. I have no idea what's going on here. But fuck it, we're just gonna vibe. We're gonna see what's happening. Link, please don't lock onto that. Okay. Yeah, this is a room we were in earlier. Is there something over there that we can shoot? No, I don't think so. Good God, don't scare me like that. Yeah, I guess we should try and get over there and open that up. If we can. Oh, this is going to test my patience so much. Yeah, why are there floating bits inside his body? What is that? What is that all about? Also, is there something down here we can go and investigate? Or is this just a random gap for no reason? I feel like there's got to be something on the other side. Oh, it's the scrub, I see. Not that I can deflect that anyway with this shield. You need to toss it across before raising the water level. Oh, I see. I see. To be honest, that probably was the next thing I was going to try. But yeah, I think I need to go back. I need to go back up there. I don't know what I'm doing. This dungeon's already getting to me. It's time for another break. But yeah, we'll make our way up there. And we will toss her across the water. I wish I could just toss her out the window, to be honest, but hey-ho. The things we'll do for this spiritual stone. And yeah, you'd think this would hurt Lord Jabu Jabu moving around his insides like this. Especially when you've got fucking whiny Princess Ru. Yeah, let's go get her again and let's try this again. Definitely walking in. And the textures of this dungeon as well. I know it's just an aesthetic thing, but like, the textures of the dungeon are so off-putting at some points. It's, I mean, to be fair, it encapsulates being inside Lord Jabu Jabu pretty well, but I can't lie, it is a little bit off-putting. Hey, come here, come here, come here. Don't go anywhere. So I have to throw her to the other side first, okay. Did she get all the way up there? Oh wow, that's some throw. Time to grab yourself a snack and drink. Yeah, absolutely. Multiple heavy snacks and drink if we're doing this dungeon. Alright, let's push on. If I can avoid just being hit by bubbles. That would be lovely, please. Oh, you don't even need to use the slingshot. You can just whack the princess off that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, now we'll wait. Oh my goodness, go away. I'm just waiting for that platform to come back down, please. Or maybe it won't come down until I've dealt with this after all. As I say that, of course. Oh my. I'm losing this already. Can you just die? Can you please die? Thank you. Oh, I hate this dungeon. I hate this dungeon with a passion. It doesn't help that I was absolute trash there. Don't eat during this dungeon, you know that's the challenge. I'm already on 1 3/4 hearts. This dungeon smells, I agree. So I'm gonna guess we throw her over to that little button. She didn't make it. Are you joking? Please tell me she's still down here at least. Please tell me she's still down here at least. She is. She hasn't disappeared. Great. Okay, let's go up. Thank God. Can she definitely reach there? I think she can. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can we? Oh, maybe not also. Oh, it's gonna start ringing. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I also don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. I think we're maybe actually just meant to go back to that main room, actually. Maybe that's what we're meant to do. Yeah, I honestly don't remember if we're meant to go through there. Quit whining. I do need some hearts though, so that's going to get very annoying. And I've just been given absolutely nothing. Brilliant. So yeah, let's see. Are we meant to go back through here, maybe? Because this is where we originally found her. I mean, one hit and I'm dead. Unless I get a heart from somewhere. Oh, back for the first, right. Oh yeah, of course, get the boomerang. I'm so about to die. I'm so about to die. I'm so about to die. Watch out, my dude. Electricity is running through this blue slimy thing. Well, I mean, it's not like she didn't warn me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Yeah, we'll save. Of course we'll save. Of course we'll continue playing. Oh, you just knew this was gonna happen. Alright, let's try and do this quicker, so I can ideally not lose hearts on the way. Where's the thing I need to hit? There it is. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try and do this without getting hit too much. I swear to God, if I have to go through all the dialogue with Rue again, I'm gonna be fuming. Absolutely fuming, I tell you. Okay. To be fair, at least she's already here. At least I don't have to go down to get her. That is a big positive. Right, let's put her down for a second, do this. If we even can. Oh my god. How do we kill these things? Yo, bro, let's just go. Let's just go. Oh my days, I'm so terrified. So what does this do? I guess rid of that, okay. Oh. Okay, so I'm guessing... Oh, this is gonna get so old so quick. Right. You. Okay, that didn't work. I genuinely thought she could sit on this. Is that not the whole point? Is she not meant to sit here? Did I put her down now? There we go. It works. Okay. What is this thing? Do I need to get back closer? Well, that didn't help my case at all. What do I need to do here? I feel like this is something I can't do anything with right now. I feel like I'm getting to the proper silent part of the stream where I'm just so puzzled not knowing what to do. I feel like this maybe isn't where I'm meant to be yet. I feel like I need the boomerang for this. Let's go the other way. See what's the other way. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. Right, let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll come back to that big dingle thing if I'm not dead. Which I can feel coming imminently. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. Well, funny that, Navi. I'm carrying Princess Ruto. Would you look at that? Cheers for that, Navi. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, get the boomerang first. Yeah, that started to think that. I feel like I'm gonna die, if I'm being honest. Can I just take care of them with the slingshot, please? Okay. What do I need to do here? Okay, that's one delta. Can I take care of this other one? What's it doing? Is it not going to come out? There it is. Okay. Can I get the other one, please? There we go. Please give me a heart. Please give me a heart. Okay. I'm praying that I get hearts from this. Oh my god, there's hearts. There's hearts. Okay, all hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. We might actually do something here. Oh my god, please move, please move. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. We're finally getting somewhere. I'm so sorry that I've been neglecting the chat for the past 5-10 minutes. I'm just... Oh, I hate this dungeon if I haven't already said it. I really do. My dude, yeah. Big Octo coming up. Da, 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 da. We got the boomerang, yay! Well done. We've made it in the end. Honestly, new drinking game, the amount of times I say I hate this dungeon in this stream is going to be unreal. Alright, let's get the boomerang equipped so we can go take on that big, dingly, dangly, suspicious looking thing that looks like it does not belong in a kid's game. We'll go take that on. And thankfully, Princess Ruto does not need to come with us for that. We can go in alone, which I'm very happy about. Because she is already pissing me off so much. Great character, it's just... I hate this dungeon. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this dungeon? I know I've already seen a few opinions on it and they're not very good. But is there anyone here that actually likes this dungeon? That's what I want to know. Because I really do not like it and I can't understand anyone that does. It's just, it's funny how like both the water temples and Ocarina of Time are just infuriating. Nice, okay. I think this will give us the map or the compass. It'll give us one or the other. Okay, we're finally making progress. You do not like it, Rachel. Honestly, fair. I don't blame you. Okay, we've got the map. Very nice. Very sexy, very sweet, very yummy. Okay, we can push on. It's a no from you. Also valid. Sit down, honestly. The red slimy thing is gone. That must... It's almost as if Navi's watched everything I've done. It's like, how does she come up with this expert analysis? Oh, there's a timer, okay. I don't like this one bit. Link, can you lock in, please? Have I been timed to pop all the bubbles? Is that what I'm being timed for? At least we're getting hearts, to be fair. I think that is exactly what I'm being timed on here. Too easy. It's too easy, mate. This dungeon! Piece of piss. Piece of piss. L plus Jabba Jabba deserves to traverse my stomach. Honestly, same. After everything we're going through with this dungeon, he should be in our stomachs. Alright, we've got the compass. Surely there's not much more of the dungeon now. Please. I just want this to be done. Also, because that would set up the next stream very nicely for becoming Adult Link. Okay, so where do we head from here is my question. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I did not mean to throw her into that. I'm so sorry, Ruto. No? At least through them? Okay. Jeezy. Yes, man, come on. Okay, lock on. Boomerang. Okay, lock on. Boomerang. Didn't work. Lock on, boomerang. Nice. Lock on, boomerang. Okay. Breathe. Also, of course, Parker would be the one to say that. Of course he thinks this is the best dungeon in the game. I fully believe he's not joking either. Okay, so the boomerang's not the solution here. I do need you back, please. How am I meant to pick her up? How? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Can you just squeeze by that? I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure if I can squeeze by that or not. Or do we maybe head back for now to that previous room where I was trying to throw her? We might need to do that. Or maybe we go this way? I'm already a little lost, if I'm being honest. My sense of direction in this dungeon is horrible. Okay, that's locked, so... Okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, we take these out and that blocks. That gets rid of the other one. Oh, I hate this dungeon. Okay. Yeah, I forgot there was 2 of these dangling things. If it would just let me target it. There we go. There we go. It should start breaking into little pieces now. I've also just dropped a bomb for no reason. There we go. That was easy. We're making it. We're making it. Yeah, so that should have cleared up the thing we're trying to get past. To be honest, I'm just trying to get through this dungeon without completely losing my head. It infuriates me so much. Oh, I thought I already took care of these. I didn't think about the fact they would respawn. Okay, we can make some progression now. Trying to help. I know, I'm just so stressed at myself. You hope I get to play this for hours, I bet. I bet you do. Okay, one at a time. Lock on, boomerang. Lock on, boomerang. Lock on, boomerang. Lock on, get smacked by the dangly thing. Brilliant. Lock on, boomerang. Stay locked on. Boomerang. 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 There we go. Nice. Just stay locked on, Link. Stay locked on. Nice, there we go. We're making progress. We're making it through this godforsaken dungeon. However, I now don't really know where I'm going. Forest Temple is needlessly haunted. That's not criticism, it's great. Yeah, I mean, it's a great dungeon, unlike this one. Stop killing the Metroids. The Metroids have to be taken care of, unfortunately. So, if I'm right, I think we can actually head out of here now. I think that's all we had to do there, right? Have I forgot something? I don't know. I mean, I went down both the side paths. Took care of... I don't know. Do we stay? I actually don't know. Although what I am going to do is take care of these things, because hopefully they'll drop us some more hearts. Honestly, just because it's this dungeon, I'm so okay with backseat gaming on this one. Where do we go next? Please give me a few hearts. Oh great, it just splits into more. Oh, I just want a few hearts. Nuts and rupees, brilliant. But yeah, I think I haven't been down the third path. Was there a third path? There's the straight on. Stick to the left. Oh, of course, yeah, there was 2 on the left, wasn't there? I've went on the wrong one. To be honest, the Ocarina of Time streams are just, they're just practice for the real streams. The Twilight Princess streams. The best game streams. I mean, that's both of the left ways, but... yeah, I don't see anything. Stand up. I thought we go back to the main room. I mean, this is both of the rooms on the left, and there's nothing, to check out here. Yeah, I think we go back to the main room. Where's Rulo, though? Oh well, I guess she'll get us back in the main room. Yeah, I thought you'd go back. TP stream when? Honestly, as soon as this game's done, I think. I don't really know. Maybe we could have multiple on the go, but I'd like to complete Ocarina of Time on stream. That'd be very fun. Just because, you know, it's like the Zelda game, so it'd be nice to have that as the first one completely done. And also it gives me a bit of time to practice streaming, get used to things, know what works best for me, etc, etc. So yeah, I think now that we have the boomerang, we can maybe go for that one. Just put her down. And yeah, I think we'll try and boomerang that thing when we get up to the top. You just ordered a pastrami sandwich. Very nice. Very nice. That's a great snack. Okay, so I think this is going to work. It absolutely did not work. Okay. Okay, let me think. Oh, in the main room. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. This is my idea of hell. I just want to get out of this dungeon. The thing is, there are bad dungeons, and I can get through them. This is a bad dungeon that I just can't get through. Okay, let's put her down for a sec. Okay, let's deal with these first, so they're not in my way. Okay, so there should be a big dangly thing blocking one of these, is what I'm hearing in chat. Although I don't think there is. Or there was one blocking it, if I'm right in understanding that. Yeah, I think it was blocking it until I took those things out. So, we originally went down that hole. I'm guessing it was this hole? Yeah, there we go. You want to play Twilight Princess on the Switch so bad? Me too. I really hope they bring it out on the GameCube. Yeah, this is the little mini-boss fight. Or is this the boss, actually? No, this is just the mini-boss, surely. We're making progress. We're making progress, slowly but surely. If only this was the end of the dungeon. If only Ruto would just get a grip and get us out of here. Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. Thank God, please get out. Yeah, me too. I honestly hope Twilight Princess comes to the Switch too, at some point. That'd be so amazing. I think it's got to, considering they're doing the GameCube, right? An octopus. So yeah, this is the mini-boss fight. The big octo. Where I'm probably going to die because I suck at using the boomerang. Just trying to... I think I remember how to do this one. Do I catch up with him? Yeah, I think I need to catch up with him. And obviously not on the sides. Oh, here he comes. There we go. Let me just spam that. Yeah, I've got it. I've got the gist. Get ahead of the play, whack him with the boomerang, take him out. Have to hit him in his rear. Can't wait for me to play the Faces of Evil. That'll be a monument to Parker when I play the Faces of Evil on stream. Oh my God, can I catch up, please? Why am I so bad at this? Or maybe I'm meant to do this then. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just meant to run until he tires out and turns. Yeah, that is exactly what you do, actually, I remember now. Imagine me playing this on a higher difficulty would be insane. Oh, he's got to turn around to something else, right? Right? Or can I just hit him like this? Oh, I totally can. Oh, I can just do that as well. Oh yeah, but I need to get him from the rear. I get it. I'm such a noob, man, honestly. When it comes to games I've not played it, definitely big noob. There we go. Oh, okay. There, maybe we don't. Here we go. This should... Or maybe not. Maybe that's not the fight. Or... Maybe it is the fight. Okay, well done. Well done, Link. Well done. Oh, I wanted those hearts. I really wanted those hearts. Hopefully there's more here. Did get fairies though, fair enough. Take that. Take that all day. Question is, where is Rue? What happened to her? I mean, I'm not complaining that we don't have to deal with her right now. Absolutely not. Okay, I believe you just hit these with your boomerang. Then we go boomerang again. If this... Oh, I hate this game so much. I hate this dungeon so much. Right, I know exactly what I need to do. To be fair, look at their vibe. Immaculate. I love the dance. Okay, that's one. Okay, turn. Boomerang. Jump. Grab. Run. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, where are we at right now? That's where we're at. We're moving around. Oh, and it's this place that we were trying to get earlier. Lovely. But I think we need Rue for this one, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, we need to go find her. That's not her. That jellyfish is not Rue. They vibing? Yeah, they really are. Yeah, that mini-boss is a bit annoying. Is she back in here? No? Where is she gone? See, I thought she was right after the mini-boss fight. I thought she just appears again, to be honest, but... Where is she gone? She's in one of the crates? Okay. Oh, I can use one of the crates. I thought you meant she was in one of the crates. Okay, I need to let that respawn. Yeah, I figured you could use something else, but I built it up in my head that I needed her. When we don't need her. I also thought the crate might not be heavy enough. Yeah, I guess it is. Also, just big shout out. Thank you to everyone who's sticking around through this troubling time of me trying to get through Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. I also completely forgot to leave that crate on there. I really do appreciate everyone sticking around through this. I'm sure this is a tough watch. But we're making progress. We're making progress. And I'm absolutely going to blame this on, like, me still getting used to streaming and focusing and whatnot. That's absolutely why I suck right now. No other reasons. Oh, I want to do it. 11-11. It is 11-11 here in the UK. Everyone make a wish. Oh, is there a skull shot in here? I feel like I'm about to get knocked down, potentially. Okay. Oh, jeez, peeps. Alright. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this game. Oh, right, okay, that's in the way. Where is that skull shot that I'm hearing? Okay. So there's nothing up there that I can hit. How do I break this sort of membrane? Or is it just a shield in the way here? Oh, it's the boomerang. Of course it is. Of course that's what I need to use. Silly me. Honestly, I think part of my thinking with these dungeons and being so bad right now is I got so used to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and their dungeons not actually having creative puzzles where you have to think, that my mind just went that numb to needing to do this. Yeah, also, is that the boss already? I have no idea what's going on. I'm so all over the place. But yeah, I see the boss symbol behind the door. There's every chance we're about to be in the boss already. Which, if so, thank heavens, because I hate this dungeon so much. Thankfully, it's actually quite a quick dungeon. Yeah, we've been streaming for a solid almost 3¼ hours. Thank you very much for sticking here. I can see there's been usually around about 100 or 90 people here all at once, and that's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. But here we are, Barred, the boss of Volcano. I cannot tell you how happy I am to be here already. I thought there was still a little more to go. I'm ecstatic to this dungeon, because if I hadn't mentioned it, I do not like this dungeon one bit. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that we're almost done. Although I'm not happy with its mechanics sometimes. Oh wait, I think I can strike it. Okay, there we go. I've got the gist. I do, however, need to get stars. Yeah, I need everyone's support in the chat, please. Everybody, please back me. I really need the support right now. You find Jabba Jabba harder than the water? Honestly, same. I mean, the water temple is at least a bit more structured, I think. I think that's the best way to do it. Whereas this dungeon is absolutely unstructured. It's also just Princess Ruin, she ruins this dungeon. Right. Oh, I absolutely cannot do that. I feel like I'm causing problems here, thinking I can strike a little too early. But yeah, no, Jabba Jabba is definitely harder than the War Temple in some ways. Oh my goodness gracious, get away from me. What am I missing? Really? Really? Did the boomerang go round? Okay, I need to get rid of those things. Jelly bulbs. Come on, jelly bulbs. Here we go. This is it. This is my moment. This is my moment. Be a hero. Be a hero, son. Come on, Link. Yes, that's it. Yes. We're almost there. Fish. Also, I'm very much here, Parker, for support the boss. I'm very much here for that. Oh my god, hit it, Link, hit it. Okay, then get the... Yeah, we got this. Composure. Composure, guys. Terrifying boss design, I agree. I agree. Don't get me wrong, I mean, fundamentally, a lot of the things within this dungeon are actually really good. I like the mini-boss design-wise, I like the main boss design-wise. But the actual dungeon, not so much. However, professional Zelda shooter here, we have just beat it. I struggled maybe once in this dungeon, found it pretty easy, but we're finally through, and I could not be more glad. That deserves a big swig of Pepsi Max in my books. Thank goodness that dungeon is done. Can I please get some sort of applaud in chat? I don't like begging for things or asking for things, but please, I need some praise for this, for my hard-fought efforts. I would really appreciate it. Or even, hey, drop a like. That would mean a lot. But yeah, thank God this dungeon's done. I absolutely hated this experience. You're late. What took so long? You're useless. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Rue. That makes me feel great. That really hit me right here. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I didn't struggle one bit. Splendid. That was jelly. Yeah, I actually don't mind that boss. The boss itself is fine, but it's the dungeon. Also, yeah, very important cutscene here is Ruto, I believe, basically marries Link in some ways. Or at least promises to. Thank you, everyone. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would. Anyway, just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so guess I'll reward you. Guess I'll reward you. Sure. Nothing really. Yeah, I want that spiritual stone. Come on, give it to me. My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You may call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Brilliant, so Link is now essentially engaged. How do I feel about that dungeon, Daisy? Honestly, it's not that bad a dungeon. You know, maybe not top 3, but top 5 maybe? I think it's brilliant. It really is brilliant. It's a truly brilliant dungeon. There's pain in my eyes, if you could tell. Later, HG, gotta go. No worries, Slayton. Have a great one. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. Have a great rest of your day. So there we go. We finally have the Zora Sapphire. We're finally done that godforsaken dungeon, and we can finally move on with the game. We'll probably wrap up streaming a little bit because we've been going for almost 3.5 hours, and it is currently 20 past 11 PM here. I've got a bed to get to at some point. Don't tell my father. Don't worry, I won't. I won't tell her that we're now engaged. So yeah, that's that. We've now completed the first 3 dungeons of the game. We've collected the 3 spiritual stones, and I believe our mission now is to head back towards Hyrule Castle. I think we'll do that, and then we'll wrap up stream. And I think next stream, we might start with some of the little bits and pieces that I've missed so far, like little side quests, little heart pieces. I think I might try tie some of them together in the next stream. You have to go about to play Phasmophobia, no worries. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you have fun playing Phasmophobia. Sleep is for the weak. I agree. I very much agree. Sleep is for the weak. But hey, when you went for a dungeon like that, sleep is what you need. I'm so glad that's done. I feel like I can actually engage with the chat a little bit more now, because that dungeon really took it out of me. I know this sounds ridiculous, I sound like a little bitch, but that dungeon is not it. I hate it so much. If I ever do a dungeon ranking for Ocarina of Time or something like that, that dungeon will be bottom. It will be below bottom. It will be -10. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna clip a compilation of the amount of times I said I hate that dungeon later. Yeah, we're finally on our way out. See, now I feel really silly now, because in reality that dungeon wasn't actually that hard, but I really struggled with it in the moment. But yeah, let's carry on. I believe actually when we walk over here, I think it will just queue into a cutscene. I think. Unless there's something else we need to do, but I'm pretty sure round about here? Or now? Yeah, look at that. The sun actually goes down the closer we get. Yeah, it's getting stormy. There's going to be a cutscene. There's going to be a cutscene. I know it. Professional Zelda tuber. I know the game. But yeah, there's going to be a cutscene here. Great opportunity for me to take a drink. Ooh, what is going on? Stormy Night by Hyrule Castle. Or Hyrule Castle Town, I should say. Who could this be? Oh, it's our girl Zelda and Impa. But why are they leaving? Then why are they about to hit Link on a horse? I remember when I seen this cutscene for the first time, I was in awe. I was like, what on earth is going on? And then, look who shows up. Ganondorf, the man himself. Ganondorf, man. Yeah. What would I say is my least favourite dungeon in the series? To be honest, in this moment, I would actually say Jabu Jabu's Valley. There's probably ones I hate more, but that's the thing. I don't generally hate the dungeons. I just have strong dislikings to them. But yeah, in this moment, Jabu Jabu. I think there's one or two in Link's Awakening that I'm not too fond of either. Is it the Key Cavern or is it something else I'm thinking of? I can't quite remember. Yeah, what a Chad Ganondorf is, by the way. He does look a little bit goofy in Ocarina of Time, though, you can't lie. That he really is, like, all angry over a little child. Like, calm down, you're doing too much. Pathetic little fool. Do you realise who you were dealing with? Do you realise who you were dealing with? You're dealing with a kid who just got through the worst Zelda dungeon ever. I think you might want to pipe down, buddy. So yeah, Ganondorf runs away chasing after Zelda and Impa, and we can now go collect the Ocarina of Time. I said the thing, I said the game title. Dead Man's Volley, yeah, that's a really fun part of the game. I enjoy that. Link has aura. Link has so much aura. Imagine being however old he is. I think he's like, what, 10? Something like that. He's a kid. Imagine being a kid and standing face to face with the man who's trying to take over the world. That's insane. And Link did that. So yeah, let's get the Ocarina of Time. Calm down, pal. Exactly. Calm down, pal. You're doing too much. The Ocarina of Time. I definitely didn't read that at all. My dude, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Zelda, my dude. My dude, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. Taking our time to say this. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. Well, gee, sorry, Princess Ruto was keeping me up. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. This song opens the door of time. I did say the thing. I did say the thing. So what is it? Right A down? Right A down? Cool. I can do that. The Song of Time's honestly a great song as well. All Zelda music's great. Can't beat it. Didn't know Zelda was chill like that. Yeah, I mean, Zelda and Link are homies. He's your dude. The My Dude is such a great idea. It's such a classic thing, but it's so funny every time. I've named Link so many like ridiculous things over the years, some of which I definitely could not say on stream, but it's hilarious. I miss it a little bit with newer Zelda games that you can't name them, but it is what it is. Now, my dude, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Okay, let's get it. She makes it sound like you're going to be dead or something. Alright, nice. I feel like Link has no idea what just happened to him there, but we push on. That's a good thing he has the Triforce of Courage, yeah. I love how this game looks, honestly. I love the N64 look. I mean, the 3DS remake is really cool, and it is really stunning. It's good quality, but there's just something special about the N64 look. And here we go. Like, it obviously doesn't look good, so to say, but that's why it looks good, almost. I don't really know how to describe it, I just love the look of this game, especially on the N64. But yeah, here we are, we're in the Temple of Time, about to do the thing. The thing. Okay, so... Ocarina, where is it? I don't have it equipped, that is exactly the issue. But yeah, we've got the Ocarina of Time now, we have the thing. Check out the Dying Guard. I know all about the Dying Guard. Actually, I tell you what, we'll go check the Dying Guard real quick. Just because that is actually a really interesting thing to go do. I'm so sorry that I've just teased going into the Temple of Time to do that, and I'm now walking back out. But the Dying Guard is really interesting, and he has quite interesting dialogue, so I do want to go check him out real quick. The music chills, yeah, definitely. Temple of Time music is chilling. A lo-fi mix if that goes hard, by the way. You like the songs, but your favourite will always be Song of Storms. That's a solid choice. Song of Storms, brilliant. Is Thangard in this alley, or is he in the next? Here he is. So if you didn't already know, there's a dying guard in the back alley of Ocarina of Time, and he has something rather interesting to say. Are you the boy from the forest? 1. How does he know that? How does he know? I finally met you. I'll have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. This guard knows, he knows the tea. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. And then he basically just dies on the spot by the look of it. If you try to talk to him now, it's just, he's not moving anymore. So yeah, you actually kind of just witness this guard either pass out or potentially die. I've always found that really interesting because that's one of the that's one of the guards that's tried to stop Ganondorf from chasing them there. How different things could have been if he'd managed to, but yeah, it's really interesting, and I think that's a really, really cool detail from the developers to include, and it just makes Zelda Worlds all the more cool. But yeah, now we'll get to the Temple of Time and we'll do the thing. Oh, he gone. Yeah, he gone. He gone. So what was it? Was it down? Something? I don't know. Let's have a look. How did we play that song that Zelda literally just taught us? Can we get her back on the telephone? Right A down, that was it. Opioid crisis in Hyrule. Right A down, right A down. The Song of Time. But yeah, we're about to do the thing, the mechanic of this game. I'm very excited. Yeah, also, I've been meaning to ask actually, how has the stream held up over the course of it? Has everything held up fine? Has my camera been fine? The gameplay been fine? I keep forgetting this is still technically a test stream to me. I'm still treating playing Ocarina of Time as testing out streaming, making sure everything runs smooth. So yeah, has everything run okay? I mean, I know at the very beginning we had to adjust the audio a little, but that aside, has the footage looked fine? Has the camera looked fine? I always forget I need to ask this. The thing is happening. The thing. The music's just so good here. It's good? Oh, awesome. Okay. Favorite part, pulling the sword. My dude, isn't that the sword? It's good? Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm glad everything's running fine because, like I said, I've had some bad experiences in the past with my streaming equipment failing on me mid-stream, and that stresses me out. So yeah, we're about to do the thing. I'm so excited for this. Sometimes my voice is a little quiet. Okay, I can try and sort that out for the next time. Sometimes it might be an issue on just the user end if it's generally working fine, but I can look into it. Got to go, best professional Zelda player I know. Well, thank you very much, Becky, for being here, and thank you for recognizing me as the best as a professional Zelda player. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. It's the sword, it is the sword. So yeah, let's go pull the sword. Let's go do the thing. Oh, the music, I forgot about this part. I forgot about the little jingle. That brings me back. That brings me back, actually. I got a nice little nostalgia moment there. And Ganondorf had to go and ruin it. Is this the Switch Online version? Yeah, this is the Switch Online version. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. On with it, please. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Do you want to hurry up, Ganondorf? Yeah, I owe it all to you, kid. And that's it. What have we done? What has Ganondorf done? My dude. Wake up. My dude, the chosen one. Whatever could be going on here? So we've pulled the Master Sword, Ganondorf's intercepted, and we're now in the blue room. Could this be something? I think it could. Who dis? I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the Sacred Realm. How's that working out? This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very centre of the Sacred Realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the Pedestal of Time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Such a good reveal, I agree. My dude, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Me when I wake up hungover. My dude, look at yourself. And yeah, we're now an adult. Link has grown up rather quickly. Also, the real Zelda mystery here is, where did the sheath come from the sword? You know that little case that the sword is held in? Where did he get that from? Makes you think. It really does. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the Pedestal of Time. Fair dues, my guy. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. Wow. They grow up so fast. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yes. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. Tell you what, sometimes it's so hard not to read it in a little bit of a narrator voice. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. My dude is on a big quest, I'll tell you that. They do grow up so fast. Who changed these clothes as well? How does that work? Also, if you heard that loud noise, that was a very unnecessarily loud car driving by. And I've also just accidentally opened the stream on my phone, 1 second. Or, I have no idea what I just opened on my phone. My phone just started talking to me. I think I might have accidentally prompted some sort of search engine. I have no idea what that was. Great timing. From 9 to 16 with the pull of a sword. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. I'm one of the best streamers on YouTube. Well, thank you very much for the compliment. I honestly don't think I'm close to the best streamer, but I'll take it. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That nose. So yeah, we're now Adult Link. My dude, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Honestly, I remember when I played this game for the first time as a kid, I was devastated when I found that out. I was so devastated that I could no longer use certain items or the shield. I was so gutted about that. I really got upset. It was silly, but yeah. If Ocarina of Time was made today, I think it would be cool to see the Temple of Time as a dungeon, and you see Link slowly becoming an adult. That is a sick idea. That is a very, very sick idea. I like that. That's really cool. Also, enter Sheik, our new friend, who may or may not be someone we already know. Shriek? Next Hyrule Gamer video. Who changed Link's clothes in Ocarina of Time? Honestly, yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it. Am I doing a full run through? Not in this stream, but over the course of many streams, or however many streams it takes, yeah. I'll be playing the game entirely. Gender, gender, gender. Honestly, yeah, I agree, Sorrow. I absolutely agree. Together with the Hero of Time, the Awakened Ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of Zelda, of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. Yeah, Sheikah's such a great character. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Yes, I do. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to the Kakariko village. Do you understand, my dude? Yes, I understand. Thank you very much, Sheik. But yeah, in this stream we've managed to take out 2 dungeons, travel 7 years into the future, and yeah, now we're set up for the rest of the game basically, where you go and awaken the rest of the sages. Also, what a cool shot this is with Sheik just standing there. I'm totally going to end this. Yeah. I think this is where we're going to wrap up. I mean, we've been streaming for pretty much 3.5 hours. Like I said, we beat 2 temples, 2 dungeons, sorry, one of which was the worst in the series. I absolutely hated it, if I didn't already say that. So yeah, I want to say a very massive thank you for everyone who showed up to this stream. I really appreciate it. Even if you just popped in to say hi, or if you've been lurking, if you've been chatting in chat, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. And to be honest, to get real with you for a moment, I really enjoyed the first stream. I was super nervous, but ever since then, I've been really excited to do this stream. And yeah, it's went fantastic. I'm getting even more comfortable with each stream. I'm really loving this, and I love being able to interact with you guys in a way beyond just making videos and replying to comments. This is really fun. Streaming used to scare the hell out of me, and you guys have been a very big part of making that a little less scary. So thank you so much for being an awesome chat, awesome viewers, and yeah, really just supporting my work. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all the new members. Thank you to people who gifted memberships, the super chats. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I will announce within the next couple of days when I'm going to be streaming next. Maybe next week I'll try and do 2 streams, as that would be the ideal schedule going forward. It's just a very busy time for me right now. I've got a lot of things to do, a lot of things going on, but yeah, I think in the long run, 2 streams a week is the goal. But yeah, keep an eye out on my Twitter, Discord, etc. Actually, this is a good chance. If the mods would be able to plug my socials, maybe the Discord, there should also be a command called Twitter and Insta. They'll plug the Instagram and Discord. I can do those ones, actually. But yeah, if you want to follow me on my socials or hop on the Discord server, you absolutely can, and you can keep up to date with me over there for when I'm next streaming. So yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I just wanted to really say thank you again. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's a Saturday evening or afternoon, wherever you are, maybe even morning. But yeah, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you all coming out. Shout out to the mod team. Very big shout out, especially to Michaela. Let's get that name right. Yeah, thank you very much to the mod team for moderating the stream and taking care of everything. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope everyone has a brilliant rest of their day or night. And yeah, I have a new video going out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. It's obviously Zelda related, but I won't say much more. So yeah, have a great rest of your day or night, everyone. And until the next time, I've been